Ivan Bounce.
You know, is it weird to listen to Diablo music from nearly 30 years ago, or more actually at this point, whilst working out at the gym? Because there's something relaxing, I feel, about just knowing that you might be part of the madness of the Fall of Tristram. Maybe it's too dark this morning. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Fine. What's up? Good morning, guys. What's going on? Hey. What's up? Yo. How we doing? It is what? It's not Wednesday. It is. Oh, that's right. It's Thcharacter Design Thursday. Our favorite day of the week. Unlike World Building Wednesday, it doesn't quite roll off the tongue as well. But you know what? We're here anyway. So, oh, hold on. Wait. I was in the middle of writing a tweet. Fuck. Hold on. I was in the middle of writing a tweet. All right. Oh, wait. All right. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot. I'm good. All right. Hey. Good morning, guys. I've been up for a while. You know, it's weird. I used to sort of roll out of bed, roll onto stream, waddle my way in here, and now I have like a whole morning that I do now. You know, I had to get up. Dude, I'd take Una to daycare this morning. I'd take the rat to daycare. She was excited about it, but I was not excited to have to scrape my fucking car off because Ella was bordering her mom's car. So our car was outside under a foot of snow. And it's minus 20 out. So, you know, that sucked. But what a wake-up call, you know? What a wake-up call. Realizing that actually, I don't need to go to my house. Yuna doesn't need to go to daycare. I can get groceries delivered. I think I'm going to try and in 2025, I'm going to set my life up in 2024 so that I don't have to ever leave my house in 2025. I want to try the 1 year challenge where I don't leave my house for a whole year. I think I want to make like what a stream goal that would be. You know, I do the XQC, I stream 12 hours a day, every single day for 1 whole year, and I don't leave my fucking house. I just gotta set some stuff up this year, right? You gotta get things in place. You gotta get bills prepaid. You gotta get whatever done, you know. Not even fitness, not even Cal. I gotta go get a home gym this year. That's what I gotta do, because my gym membership is gonna cost me like $1,000 this summer. And if I take that $1,000, I don't renew a gym membership, but I buy some heavy stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. I wonder if I could actually stay home for a year. If I had to, I could probably do it pretty easily, actually, now I think about it. What would you need to do out? I don't need to go to the bank. I don't need to get groceries. I don't need to get gas if I'm not leaving. Ooh, no, I can get prescriptions mailed. I just can't go to the doctor for any reason. That'd make sure I'm good. Yeah, I don't know. I think I could do it. I don't know. No cons? God, are you kidding? I can't stand conventions, dude, the cons and conventions. Crimson, Jesus, thank you for the 500 subs. What the fuck? Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Rockstar gifted a tier 1
damn,
sub
bro.
to Asolid 7.
Wait, why is it doing this all individually now? Oh no. It's not. It's
Rockstar gifted a tier 1 sub to Zeroth Dev.
Oh my god. It's still scuffed. I thought I fixed it. Oh god. I imported everything to fucking Streamlabs or Stream Elements. No, stop. What the fuck? Stream Elements. Alright. Well, Blaze, I thought it worked. I imported all my alerts over and it was like, you're good. And I thought, I'm good, but I guess I need to fix it. So, damn it. Thank you, Crimson, for the 500 subs. Thanks for bringing 5 people into the guild. I appreciate that, including 2 mods. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. Thanks for subs, man. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you, bro. Good morning to you too, my friend. They have digital doctor visits. That's true, they do actually. No, I'm not a big convention person, Six. I'm not. The only convention I really enjoy going to is probably BlizzCon, because I'm a big Blizzard gamer, or at least I was when Blizzard was making games. So I didn't go this last year. Probably won't go this year. But no, I don't like conventions. I don't like them. You know, I used to own a clothing company. Let's just say it was a small T-shirt company that some friends and I started for conventions and stuff. And so once you've worked at a convention, I feel like you no longer like conventions, right? Every other vendor you talk to at a convention, because there's like time, you get there like the convention, like let's say like 2 to 3 hours before the convention opens, you know, on like a Saturday, everyone's set up from the Friday, everybody's just kind of chilling, getting their last minute stuff done. You're all wandering around, waddling around, seeing what the other vendors are doing, you know. And if there's one thing that I noticed very quickly, every other vendor that I talked to at a convention, the first year I went, one of the biggest conventions in North America, the Calgary Comic and Entertainment Expo. And I was like, it's exciting being here, bro. And they're like, oh yeah, man, it's gonna be a good con. And I was like, yeah, it's my first one. And they're like, oh, I can tell. I'm like, why? Like, well, because you're so into it, you know, you're so like excited. I was like, oh, are you not excited? We're vendors at the Calgary Convention and Entertainment Expo. They're like, yeah. No, I mean, we'll see. And I realized not a single vendor I talked to enjoyed being at conventions. It was like the Magic, once you have to be there every day for like 12 hours a day, suddenly the magic of conventions wears off really quickly. So if you love conventions like I used to, my biggest piece of advice is never ever work them. That changes it entirely. So I have to do a bunch of conventions this year. I have to go to some markets and conventions with Ella, so she can sell her amazing dice. She did her first one in Calgary, which I don't go to her when she goes to Calgary conventions because they're just really close. But if she travels to Edmonton, she has to stay overnight, so I'll go with her for those. So I have to go to Edmonton a bunch. I go to Calgary a bunch this year. I got to do some conventions, yo, and I don't know how to feel about it, you know, because I don't know what to do to conventions. Like, what do people do at conventions? Every time somebody has an input or an idea for something I should do at a convention, it always sounds like, you know, meh. It's like, oh man, what do you do at conventions? Oh, I like to go buy stuff. It's like, sick, crazy, dude. Like, I don't buy stuff anymore, so I don't know. It's like cool to see the vendors, to walk around and be like, oh, that's cool, and then you're done in like a half hour. What do you do for the rest of the day? Oh, well, go see a panel. It's like, I'll catch it online on the YouTube video. Oh, well, go shake hands with your favorite actor in your favorite science fiction TV show. It's like, I don't love paying a lot of money to go be like, hi, I'm a fan. They're like, yeah, great, take a picture. All right, see you later, kid. You know, so I don't know, man. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do at a convention. I want to try and enjoy them, but I gotta find something new to do at conventions that I actually can get excited for, because I'm a convention person. Good morning, Soja. What's going on? Vendor neighbors are the best friends for weekend. True. Yep. And I always like, I always feel awkward though when other artists try to talk to me about like their art and stuff at conventions. It's like, I don't know. It's weird. They're very friendly, but you see the little mushroom house thingy she made? The mushroom. Yeah. They're cute. I saw the mold, and then I saw them poured. So yeah, they're cool. Just take a commander deck with you. I am not playing Magic the Gathering or any board game. So that's the thing. I've talked with people about Gen Con. Like, Mendari definitely thinks that I'm absolutely making the biggest mistake of my life by not going to Gen Cons. She thinks that I'm throwing. She's like, the connections, the people, the whatever. And I'm like, I don't care. So, you know, there's that. But people say, Evan, you should go to Gen Con. You can go, and even if you don't like to see famous people, even if you don't want to make contacts and connections, you go play board games with people. And I'm like, cool. I don't like people touching my board games and stuff. You know, I don't want to touch someone's fucking. I don't want to bring my Magic cards to the convention. And this is why I stopped playing Magic the Gathering tournaments. Not like high-end tournaments. I used to play in competitive tournaments because everybody knows what everything does. But imagine you go to the game store or at a convention or something, and you sit down first round. All right, you versus one of these guys. You sit down, all right? Now, I used to work at the game store, so I know this very well. Hold on. You sit down, and one of these two fine gentlemen is your opponent for the day, or for the round, all right? So anyway, you sit down. One of those two fine gentlemen is your opponent for the first round, and they demand, when you play your first card, they demand to see what it does. So they reach, they slither their fucking greasy little hands across the table, and they wrap around your little card and pull it over to them. They're fucking Cheetos dust covered, sticky little gross grungy, not washing after the fucking bathroom, eating with their hands, licking their fucking disgusting fingers, and they want to touch your Magic the Gathering cards. And I'm like, I don't want it. No, you can't touch my card. I'll show it to you, but you can't. I just hate it, man. I just hate when people touch my cards and shit. So yeah, I don't think I'm not gonna play Magic. I'm not gonna go to Gen Con, use some fucking public board games. You know, I ain't about it. So I don't know. I don't know what else there is to do at Gen Con. If I don't want to play board games with people, and I don't care about making like industry connections right now and shit, it's like, what do I do? That's a lot. That's an expensive trip to go to Gen Con for a whole lot of walking around. I don't know. Maybe I want somebody to like hit me with the wisdom and be like, Evan, you know, at conventions you can do this, and I could be like, oh my god, you're right. Suddenly I want to go to every convention. Like I used to love conventions when I was a kid, man. When I was a teenager, I get the boys together, we get our convention snackies. You know, I always used to get Gushers and Ritz crackers for conventions. I don't know why. I never eat Gushers any other time of the year, for any other reason, you know. But for conventions, I would always buy fruit Gushers or Welch's fruit snacks, and I'd have them in my little backpack, my little water bottles, and I'd have my little Ritz crackers, and I'd go around, I'd buy video games, and I'd look at stuff, and it was great, dude. And I loved my conventions. Conventions were great, you know, especially if you got a group of friends that you're going with. That's great too. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's been a while, and I just got to figure something out. I got to figure out how to like conventions again. So, have you tried cosplaying conventions? No, I am of the opinion that I am totally. I wanted to cosplay when I was younger. I really did, but I can't anymore for a couple of reasons. One, I like the idea of trying to find a character that you look like when you're cosplaying, right? I like that idea. I know it's not people like, oh, you can do whatever you want. You can be this or that or whoever. They're like, there's no rules in cosplay. I know when you say that like you have rules for yourself, people think you're judging them, and I'm not judging anyone. If you want to be like Black Cloud, or if you want to be like gender bent fucking Tifa or whatever, do whatever you want. Like, I think it's great. I think cosplay is fantastic. It's open like that. But for me personally, I don't think I could get into it unless I sort of felt like I kind of resembled my character in some way. And thus, me being an overweight, ugly man, I'm like, can I really cosplay Cloud? I don't know. I don't think I could cosplay, you know? So I never really got into cosplay because of that. I also feel like I'm a bit too old now. You know, I'm too mature. My features have been matured too much, and now, you know, very few anime characters that I would cosplay as, or game characters that I'd want to cosplay as, are you know, mature, jacked examples of male masculinity that, you know, I am. So I don't know. I feel like I probably wouldn't fit in, but I don't know, man. It's kind of fun. Heck and hate play with Cheeto Gamer. Wait, Cheeto Gamer Zero? Cheeto Zero Gamer. Oh, it sounds like a gamer tag. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love the idea of people touching my cards, because, you know, dude, I was at this Magic tournament. Let me tell you a story, Soja. I was at a Magic tournament. It was a draft. It was a release draft for Theros, the first Theros set. And it was released. It wasn't a pre-release. It was a release event, and we were all drafting. And like, I remember it was at my game store, and the manager was just like, "Oh, we have 7 people in a draft pod. You need 8 to play." And it's like, people have been waiting for like 15 minutes. Like, Evan, why don't you go fill the draft? And I was like, sure, whatever, don't mind. You know, it's pretty cool. You get to play Magic every once in a while when you work in a game store. Funny how that works out. So I sit down, I do the draft, I do whatever, I build my deck. First round, play, get blown out, no problem. Second round, I'm getting my card, shuffling it up, and I am placing my cards down the table. Now, I'm doing something very risky here to piss off Magic nerds. I'm playing without sleeves because it's just draft, and I didn't draft anything of value. So whatever. I didn't sleeve up. You know, the most valuable card I was playing with was like a $4 rare. Like, I don't care, just throw it out. And so I'm playing with these cards, whatever. And I'm like, I play this card. I forget what it was. It was like some green Hydra or some shit, right? I play this green Hydra, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna drop this, and let me think. And I'm thinking of whether or not I want to attack the turn or whatever. And I see the gamer that I'm talking to, that I'm playing with. He like takes his other hand, presents his open pants, reaches down, scratches his fucking nuts, pulls his hand out, and it says, wait, what did you play? Slaps it down on my card, picks it up, stares at it, and reads it and says, oh, wow, that's really good. Places it down, turns it back towards me, and slides it over to me. And I just said, you know what, bro? I think you got this. I think you got me. Yep. I'm a scoop. I forfeit. And I forfeited. And I picked up my deck. And I picked up every fucking card except that Hydra. And I just walked over. I think that was one of the like 2 or 3 rares I had in my deck. I just walked over to the garbage, dropped my entire deck in the garbage, just fucking walked away, man. I didn't care how much that Hydra was worth. I was not picking it up again. All right, nope. I think it was like a $10. Actually, it wasn't worth anything like that. But I think it became like a $10 or $15 card for EDH later on, or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. It was some shit. So yeah, so I don't like playing Magic with other people. You know. You know, I only actually played Magic at my house with my friends, and I played EDH with them. Part of that is because I had like a rule of like just general, you know, respect of just like, hey, when you come into my house, like, hey, just go ahead and wash your hands. You know, I do it whenever I come in. You know, my friends would see me doing it, they'd start doing it too. We're all good. You know, no, it's not. I just don't like playing with strangers and randos out in public because it was rough, man. It's absolutely the correct response. Yeah, I don't. What is that? Is that Polukranos? Is that even worth anything? Polukranos, the World Eater card. Is it even worth anything now? It is worth $2. All right, perfect. So I only lost $2 on that. But yeah, I wasn't about to pick that fucking card back up. Nope. You could not make me. There would be no amount of value that card could have brought that I would have picked it back up when I think about it from a new set. Even if that card was like a $15 card or whatever, I would have picked it up. So I don't know, man. I know I'm the weird one. I get accused of being a germaphobe. I do. And you know what? I don't mind it. Like, I'm the guy, it's so funny. I'm the guy that brings hand sanitizer to a convention. And I sanitize constantly. Right? And so I go, and we sit down, we play like some game at BlizzCon or whatever. I do some cool shit or whatever. Get up, walk over, sanitize. All right? That's me. And all my friends were calling me, Evan, what kind of psychological trauma did you go through to make you such a filthy germaphobe? I'd say, man, I don't know. Y'all are fucking disgusting, man. Y'all like biting on your fucking nails and sniffing and whatever. And I don't want to deal with any of that, bro. When I'm out in public, no, I sanitize all the time. And then COVID happened, and look who's the crazy one now. But I get shit now too when I'm like when I'm out in public and I'm like sanitizing. This might have been one of the mods that said this. I don't think so, actually. Wait, was it? It might have been one of the mods, but I was out with some friends recently, and the only time I can think about that was with the mods, or maybe it was when okay, whatever. It was somebody, but somebody I was out with said when I was like sanitizing my hands at the mall before I'm about to eat my food, they're like, you know, COVID's over, right? I'm like, I don't care. I was one of Purell's greatest customers long before coronavirus patch, and long into the next expansion I will be Purell's customer. All right, so NASA dropped TTRPG campaign module. Really? Wait, actually, is that actually a thing? I was working in the ER. I am more of a germaphobe than I used to be, and I'm a haphenphobic. I don't know what that is, but that sounds dreadful, whatever that is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a sanitizer, you know? So I don't like people touching my magic cards. I don't like people touching my stuff. So I'm not gonna be playing games at conventions. I could be like tempted to play like D&D at a convention. You know, could be convinced to do that because you don't really interact with anyone else when you're playing D&D. You don't share dice. You don't, you know, touch someone else's pencil or whatever or character sheet. Yeah, I could play D&D at like Gen Con or something or whatever if I went there, but I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it, I guess. I can't go to Gen Con this year probably because it's just very expensive and this didn't work hard enough, I guess, last year. So, but maybe next year, maybe Gen Con 2025, I'll try and make it there. Did NASA hit the mystery bingo slot? Really? Wait, what? It's the first NASA TTRP RPG. What's up, Fishy? The Lost Universe. What is this? What is this? It is time to gather your party and your favorite tabletop role-playing game system. Okay. A dark mystery has settled over the city of Aldstron on the rogue planet of Exlaris. Researchers dedicated to studying the cosmos have disappeared, and the Hubble Space Telescope has vanished from Earth's timeline. Oh no! Now how will we have mediocre pictures of the pillars of creation? Get wrecked, Hubble. I'm a James Webb enjoyer. Only an ambitious crew of adventurers can uncover what was lost. Are you up to the challenge? Adventure is designed for a party of 4 to 7 levels, 7 to 10 characters, and is easily adaptable for your preferred tabletop role-playing game system, or TTRPG. NASA's first TTRPG adventure invites you to take class on a classic villain while also using and learning science skills. As you overcome challenges, embark on an exciting quest to unlock more knowledge about our universe. Download your game document below. Get ready to explore Exlaris. I would have 100% believed that this was a SpaceX thing, not a NASA thing. 100% I would have believed this is SpaceX. This is the kind of funny thing. This is why I love Elon Musk. Because Elon Musk does dumb shit for the sake of it being cool or funny. One of those two. Right? And this seems like the kind of thing that like SpaceX would do. So I'm very impressed that this is a NASA project. All right, this is cool. I like this. Wait, there's a trailer. There's a trailer. Oh my god. What happens when you combine the game that changed the world with the space telescope that changed the world? The answer will blow you away. In this official NASA tabletop role-playing game. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What do we got here? Hold on. We need to do a table inspection real quick. All right, what do we got? We got Hydro Flasks. We got dice bag with 2 sets of dice. What looks like to be 2 D100. Of course a fucking NASA engineer would have 2 D100s. What a nerd, man. We got a dice. The DM appears to be the dice goblin of the group. Multiple. All right. Okay. With just some, like, you know, $1 million equipment in the background or whatever, and some fucking resource office in the middle of NASA's offices. No biggie. In this official NASA tabletop role-playing game, the Game Master asks one wild question. What would happen if the Hubble Space Telescope disappeared? Ooh. Join forces with your friends. Bro, wait, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Wait. Enhance. Is my bro over here, my science, are we using a paper towel as a dice tray? Or a fucking napkin? Bro. Oh my god, man. Is this what our lack of budget for NASA and the sciences has really come to? We put a man on the moon, all right, with a computer less powerful than your calculator, all right. We need to get NASA some more funding, all right. If she's over here playing fucking D&D and y'all can't even afford a NASA branded like table mat or a dice tray or some shit. Y'all got your NASA engineers, some of the brightest minds on the planet, some of Earth's only hope for optimism and forward-facing momentum to the looking to the stars in a better future. And these people are being so underpaid, they're being forced to play D&D on a fucking napkin. Get your shit together, America. Listen, I know in Canada, we don't spend a lot of money on important stuff too. I know we don't make our NATO contributions. I know we don't do much here in Canada, but I'd like to think that if we had a space agency, we wouldn't make our engineers and scientists and whatever play on a fucking napkin. Join forces with your friends on a mysterious exoplanet. Ooh. Do you have what it takes? Is that... You couldn't afford better special effects, NASA. Hold on. You guys somehow had all the special effects department to fake the moon landing, but y'all can't even fake a dragon in space? Okay. To save Hubble. The Ouroboros. The Lost Universe. NASA's tabletop role-playing game adventure. Wow. Wow. I never would have thought about this crossover. Never would have thought to see the day where I'd see the NASA tabletop game adventure. I'm impressed. I kind of need to feel like I need to play it, man. You know what I should do? I should tweet at NASA and be like, yo, you got some engineers that want to come on and play the tabletop adventure and just play with some NASA engineers on stream, and then just casually in the middle of stream be like, hey, so aliens. Y'all want to spill? Keep in mind, America spent millions of dollars to engineer a pen that could write in zero gravity. Meanwhile, Russia just used pencils. Funny that pen took away from NASA's Dice Goblin Fund. That's true. Yep. The stupid pens. That'd be something they'd understand that Dice Goblins don't. Get some huffing copium. Would you like some? Yeah, what flavor of copium did you have this morning? Jeez, bro. Damn, man. Are you complaining about them using a napkin for a dice track? Now you want an amazing CGI? Well, I want both, bro. It's NASA. Listen, do you know how many tax dollars I paid in the past for things? If I was an American and I was paying my tax dollars, and my space agency couldn't even get like, you know, but like, dude, all I want is I want space things to have a bigger budget. Did you guys see the Space Force advertisements? Like recruiting ads? That shit looks like some fucking shit out of a video game, all right? Like, if I was, like, 17 and I didn't know what to do with my life, or even if I knew what to do with my life, I would join the Space Force for, like, 4 years. Sign up for, like, 4 or 5 years. Get out of fucking whatever. Get them to pay for my college afterwards. You get to do the cool space things for a couple of years. All right? And then you get stuff paid for. Like, are you fucking kidding me? 100%. I would join the Space Force. If I was an American... And if I was an American teenager, I would absolutely go join the space. Maybe the Air Force. I don't know. But I want to join the Space Force. That'd be cool. 100%, bro. Are you kidding? And they spend all that money on their recruiting ads and shit, and NASA can't even afford a fucking CGI dragon? Like, what is this, man? What is today's Worm Sketch? I don't know, man. Today's Worm Sketch is contemplating how we're going to draw Fish's character without offending her to the point where she cancels me on Twitter. So Fishy's the last friend of mine that hasn't abandoned me. So I need to protect my friendship with her deeply, and I need to make sure I don't fuck up my sketch that I'm drawing for her. Because if I do, I'm done. I don't have any friends left. So yeah, I gotta be careful, man. Heard engineered pens and pencil analogy, but I think a lot of people leave out the fact that pencil eventually caused more problems in space and ended up fixing. Yeah, it seems dumb. I mean, like, why? What are you gonna do? Shave your fucking pencil and spit? Like, dude, man, like, y'all ever tried eating pencil shavings from your pencil? It's not fun. It's not good. I wouldn't recommend it past the age of like maybe 8, maybe 9. You know? So like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be like getting your little fucking pencil sharpener in space and then getting shavings all over the place and in instruments and whatever. Come on, bro. Gotta hear with that. The Space Force not get their budget from military mafia? I mean, budget? I don't know where the Space Force gets their budget from, but they need more budget. I am pro Space Force. I think it's cool, all right? They got some sci-fi shit going on, all right? We're gonna have the closest thing we're gonna have to Halo in our lifetime is when the Marines make an actual Space Force detachment to protect Space Force interests and assets, and we have Space Marines. All right, that's the closest we're gonna get to 40K. The closest we're gonna get to Halo. So, like, you know, I don't know. I want like a Space Force hat, but I don't think you're allowed to wear like apparel for. I that's like a. I think that's like a no-no. You're not allowed to wear apparel for like a branch that you didn't like serve in or have family serving. I just think they got a cool logo, and you know, and it's all Space Forcey and shit. It's this space, man. I like space. I like SpaceX. I like NASA. I like the Space Force. I like all the cool space stuff. I'm a big space enjoyer. So, did you watch the last Falcon launch on NASA Twitch? Some bro put a Cybertruck ad in the middle. That's hilarious. Are you kidding? Did Elon actually put a Cybertruck ad in the middle of the fucking space launch? That's genius. That's fucking genius. I'm such an Elon fan when he does dumb shit like that. Like, dude, I'm so pro, like, make a bulletproof fucking truck for no reason. I'm so pro being like a billionaire and doing funny shit. You know, like it's so good. I mean, like, I don't know what Elon's like or whatever. People don't like him for some reason. I don't really pay a lot of attention to why people are mad about stuff on the internet. But every time I hear Elon does something funny, like put a fucking space or a Cybertruck ad in the middle of a Space X launch, I'm like, that's funny, man. You can't deny that's not funny. Eating pencil shapers? Do you know we have proper food here? Oh, you must not live in North America then. Yeah, I love living in NA. And knowing that most of the things that we eat are illegal elsewhere in the world, you know, y'all aren't allowed to use the food colors and shit we use over here. So yeah, pencil shavings would be a nice break from the amount of chemicals and preservatives we have to eat in North America. So join the Space Force for a year or so, so you can wear the logo. I should, man. I should try and join the Space Force. I should. What do I have to do to go join an American military branch? You know what I want to be? I want to be like a media officer, the Space Force. You know, imagine being like, you know how like Opera GX has Aura, the VTuber. I think that I should try and convince the U.S. Space Force that they need a VTuber. They need a VTuber. All right, and I'm the person to do it for them. Are you kidding? I could grow a Space Force brand. I could be Space Coon or whatever. An officer cadet in the Space Force, sent out on the first deep space galactic mission or something. Fuck yeah. You watch the next Starship launch? Probably. I don't know. I've watched a bunch of launches in my time, and they're cool, you know, but like I've seen like a lot of them, you know. So a launch has to be something kind of special for me to catch it now. But I think it's great. I think like the first, do you know how emotional I got the first Falcon like Crew Dragon launch with Bob and Doug? Like that was a big deal to me. You know, the return of astronaut, excuse me, the return of astronauts being launched from American soil is a big deal. You know, I've always thought that investing in science is one of the best things that a government can do, because it sort of drives forward a lot of optimism. You know, it makes people hopeful for the future. it makes people think of common goals, right? Like you remove a lot of division when you're working towards a going to the fucking moon or something like that, or Mars or whatever. And I've always been a fan of that. I always think that there's a very large economic return from your citizens being hopeful towards a scientific brighter future, or a brighter future. And I think science is often the way to do that. And space travel is, I think, incredibly important for people. It was in the last century, and I think it will be again in this century. And so when there was a return to space travel, or space launches and manned space launches from American soil, I thought that was a really, really big moment, and why I'm very pro SpaceX. I think it's very cool. You know, NASA didn't have the budget to do it. Fine, enter SpaceX. So like, fuck you, we'll do it. You know, so that was big. That was a big moment for me. You know, I was very pleased. I was like, this is gonna be one of those moments that I remember and I tell my kids about, like, you know. So I watched a bunch of launches. I probably won't watch any more anytime soon unless it's something cool. But I guess you can use citizenship first. No, I don't think you need to be a U.S. citizen to join up. I think you need to have a green card. You need to be a permanent resident or something. So something along those lines. But I'm also too old and fat to be useful. So there's that, I guess. There's that. Are Call of Duty players as the actual U.S. military VTubers? Maybe. That's true. But not a Space Force one, so... still waiting for Starliner to fly. Yeah, it'd be I don't know, what's it gonna be like when you have like space travel across the planet? Like, it's gonna be so interesting. I don't know. Like in 30 years, is it gonna be common, you think? Is it gonna be like, because the one thing I hate about travel is the time more than anything else. I can't stand going to Japan. Every time I go to Japan, it's a fucking 11-hour trip. All right, well, 11 hours from Vancouver, so it's like a 15-16 hour trip for me, right? And like, that sucks, man. That fucking sucks. 16 hours in travel. So if I can get on a fucking spaceship and be there in like an hour and a half, I'd be pretty stoked. But I don't know if it'll be how like ubiquitous it'll be, how common. It'd be kind of interesting to see. It's a bright future. I'm excited to be a human on the planet right now. I'm not a doomer, I don't think. I'm pretty optimistic for the future. I'm a hopeful individual, I think, when it comes to science and travel and whatever else. So what are your thoughts on Rooster Teeth shutting down, closing the doors? I don't know much of anything about Rooster Teeth. They were not really ever my jam, you know. I never really engaged with Rooster Teeth. I remember they used to do like machinima stuff like when I was very young, and then they turned into a bunch of people talking about stuff, and you know, it wasn't my crowd, wasn't my jam. I never really followed any of the individuals, never followed any of their shows. I didn't know Rooster Teeth was still doing the stuff, even in the last like 5 years. So find out they're shutting down, I'm like, that's sad, I guess. Like, you know, it's a end of an era. It's probably very important to people who are fans, and that's probably very disappointing for people who are still fans. So I don't know. I'm not really affected by it. I can't think of, honestly, a single individual part of Rooster Teeth right now, right? Like, I remember I used to follow this like group of gamer dudes from IGN called Kinda Funny, back before they kicked out one of their friends for being funny, I guess, or whatever. Their group fell apart, and it was the whole thing. But I remember they kind of interface with Rooster Teeth a little bit. Like they had a little bit of a relationship with them. So I kind of knew Rooster Teeth's name through that, but I never really, I don't know. So, you know, sad day for fans of the Rooster Teeth, I guess. But hopefully that's off to bigger and better things. Moon isn't really a big, dead rock in space. It's a city where the shadow government pulls the strings of the flat Earth to control our lives. Is that where the Rothschilds are from? Don't answer that, Blaze. Yep, don't answer it. Phaser's part of the U.S. military, I thought. It is. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the divisions, right? So, but I'd say that the Call of Duty players are more of a Army, Marines, Navy kind of thing, as opposed to the others. I know they did Red versus Blue. Yeah, I know they did some machinimas back in the day, right? But that was also back when I was really young. Red versus Blue and Ruby. Oh, that's right. Ruby was Rooster Teeth, wasn't it? Yeah, Ruby was Rooster Teeth. My brother fucking loves Ruby. My brother and mom both love it. And it's so weird. It's like my brother and I, you know, love him. Would give him a kidney if he needs. Don't talk to him. All right? We have we have a matured relationship where we just like don't have anything in common, and we're like, hey, yo, happy birthday, all right, cool, see you at Christmas, you know, and we're very happy with that. But my brother, we don't share any interests. But one day, randomly, my brother just comes out, he's like, hey man, you seen Ruby? And I'm like, no, but isn't that like the anime? He's like, yeah, it's sick. I'm like, why the fuck do you know this? You know, he's the most unanime, unweebed kind of guy. Like, you know, my brother and I, the difference between the two of us to describe, like, we're both nerds. He's a Star Trek nerd. I'm a Star Wars nerd. He is I'm a World of Warcraft player. He is an EVE Online player, right? So you got to understand that this is a different type of human here from me. So when I found that he watched Ruby, I was like, fuck, like even I haven't watched Ruby and like weeb shit. So yeah, I think his like profile picture on Discord is one of the Ruby characters or something. I don't know. It's cool. My mom named one of her dogs Ruby. I think. I don't know. I think my mom has like 2 or 3 dogs now. I think one's name is Ruby. I might be wrong with that. It might be somebody else's dog named Ruby. But yeah, I guess they like Ruby, dude. I don't know. Apparently it's a good thing. That came out of Rooster Teeth. Do you know the answer to that question, Evan? Yeah, I do. I'm just trying to cover for you know, posterity's sake on the internet blaze. I don't want people thinking that I know the secrets of the Illuminati shadow government. Anyway, watched a lot of Rooster Teeth shows and videos growing up. It's kind of been a long time coming, though. After they got acquired by Warner, the content just never felt quite the same. Ooh, large corporate acquisition kills the individual creators. Damn. Actually, I knew one person from Rooster Teeth. I believe she got a surgery. The reason I knew of her is because she got a surgery that I was going to get. I don't know if she was still at Rooster Teeth when she got it, but she got a surgery that I remember was a very public person getting a hand surgery that I'm contemplating getting for my hands. I think, but I don't remember her name. She was like the pretty blonde girl from Rooster Teeth. I don't. It's probably like 5. I don't know, but yeah, I can't say I know much about Rooster Teeth. So, me new hands, yeah, I do. Mine are broken. I need to Barbara Dunkelman. Yeah, she had hyperhidrosis and got a procedure for it. Yes. Yeah, Barbara. She's Rooster Teeth, right? But yeah, I remember she was very public and she got the surgery. But apparently they don't offer it in Canada. So if I want that surgery, I have to go down to fucking Panama or whatever to do it. But if I go to Panama for some sort of procedure, I'm getting like 8 things done, bro. If I go to Panama, I'm getting like, I don't know, like I don't have a bad hairline, but like I'm a 30-something-year-old. I could thicken that up. You know, I could get like you know, some like, I don't know, shoulder like gene sequenced fucking stuff to grow my delts or whatever. You know, I could get if I go to Panama for a sketchy hand surgery, I'm getting a bunch of stuff done, like some cool shit, right? You know, I'm gonna get the like discount Neuralink chip that they offer there. But yeah, I've been thinking about getting that surgery because like I don't like wearing gloves all the time. You guys think I do this because it's fun? You know, and it's like annoying and embarrassing and it's not really embarrassing anymore. Actually, I don't really care because people are and whatever. Someone gonna make fun of you because your hands sweat? It's like, all right, well, you're poor or like you're fat or like whatever. You just make fun of somebody else for their stuff. It's like, I don't know. Everybody who ever talks shit about my hands has something equally, you know, self-conscious that they have. So I've never really felt like it's something that I should be terribly embarrassed of. But I used to be quite embarrassed of. It's just annoying, you know. It's annoying that my hands, you know, it's painful too because like people don't realize this, but it does other stuff to your hand that's not pretty and not fun. Sometimes my hands are pretty good right now. There's no like cuts or whatever on them, but yeah, I've been thinking about getting that surgery done that Barbara had, but they don't offer in Canada. I talked to my dermatologist recently and he's like, oh yeah, you're like 3 years too late, kid. I'm like, why? And he's like, yeah, we don't do that in Canada anymore. I'm like, why not? It's like, well, because sometimes when we do that surgery, you would lose all feeling and nerve endings in your hands for good. So we stopped doing it. And I was like, that's Monka. Does it happen all the time? It's like, nah, it happened like one time and then it was a big deal. I was like, fuck, god damn it. I need to go to either America or Panama for hand surgery. So if I do, I'll IRL stream it. Don't worry, guys. So wasn't just the acquisition because if I remember there was a big thing about bad or hostile work environment. Really? Damn, bro. Everyone wears gloves because of yeah. No, I don't know, man. I really shouldn't have to wear gloves. You know, it's kind of a pain in the ass. And like, I don't know. I always wonder what would it be like to have like normal hands? You know, to not have hands that are always fucking. Yeah, whatever. I ain't worried about it. I'll just keep buying gloves every day. So, all right, let's get into it. So, that's pretty cool. The NASA adventure. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm excited. I might actually try and play with that or through that with my friends if they still want to play D&D with me. I don't know. I gotta message them. I gotta figure out if I'm still playing D&D with the homies. I'm worried because some of the people in that group I like sent DMs to or whatever, and like no one from my D&D group has responded to me in like a week. So I'm like, are we still gonna play D&D at some point in time? Is this coming back, or am I finding other players, or what? You know, I'm at that like limbo stage where I gotta figure out what's going on with my current D&D team, with the crew, with the group. But yeah, I'll probably get back into it soon. I wanna get back into it. And I think it'd be kind of fun to play through that adventure. But I know my players were very attached to the current story that we were doing right now, so I don't know if they'll want to do anything but our current story, which is nice. You know, it's always flattering when your players are having fun. They like the current adventure. As a GM, sometimes you want to try this stuff and run a module here or there, or do whatever. So I don't know. Maybe I'll float the idea and see how they feel about it. See how they react to the idea of a modulated D&D adventure. Because I do think NASA is fucking cool, and if a bunch of NASA engineer nerds made a TTRPG module, that sounds funny as shit, and I'm kind of down with it. So, Mitchell Leverage, it was a Texas-based company after all. It summarized the general issues and work environment claims they had. See, I don't know what that means, honestly. Like, I wish I had more of an understanding of sort of the nuances of whatever, you know. Like, if someone says like, oh, it's a California company, it's like, okay, but what does that mean? Oh, it's a Texas company. It's like, I don't, you know. I guess if they had I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, whatever they had going on was not good. So I hope they figure this shit out, I guess. New players equals me, Keck? Yeah, alright. You're a D&D player, Zura? I had no idea. I had no idea y'all played D&D so much. Holy shit. No, I don't know. I everyone, here's the thing. It's funny. Everyone I hear that works or lives in Texas loves it. I only hear people say bad things about Texas for the people who don't live in Texas, or people who moved away from Texas. You know, it's not like California where everyone I know who lives in California wishes they didn't live in California. Everyone's like, do you know how fucking expensive it is here? So I don't know. I think Texas is probably pretty good. It's probably fine. Probably crazy people and shitty people everywhere you go. I don't want to just lump everyone I know from Texas into a bad, you know, into a bad reputation just because of the place they're from. That seems a little unfair to me, you know? To assume that, like, the entire population has issues or whatever. That seems a little more than I'm willing to do, you know? I don't want to alienate anyone. I'll make fun of everyone from every place because I think it's funny and unifying. We can all laugh at our where we're from, you know. If you can't joke about like where you're from or what your upbringing was, or you know, any of that, I think you got problems, right? But I never like to actually single anyone out, any group out, any individuals out for like, oh, you know, grew up in this place and you should be ashamed of it because that place sucks. It's like, nah, man. I think there's good people everywhere, and so I'm always like reluctant to you're like, oh well, you know what I mean, right? Excuse sexism, discrimination, and non-inclusivity overworking. That's rough. That sounds like a shitty company and not necessarily a Texas issue. I mean, I don't know. Again, I still want to like imply, because like I have friends that live in Texas and people that run businesses in Texas and shit. It all seems fine. Sounds like more like a Rooster Teeth problem, but I don't know. Maybe it's a common problem in the state. Who knows? And I do like Texans because they can take a joke. Texans generally can take a joke. You know, there are certain people or certain countries or certain like states or provinces where the people from that area of the world can't take a joke. You know, Canadians, depends on where you're from. Like Western Canadians can usually take a good joke. Like they can take a joke. East Coast Canadians can take a joke. Central Canadians can't.
Attention,
you know?
all.
Yo, what's up,
This
DC?
text-to-speech
What's
is
up?
A test. I repeat, this text-to-speech is a test.
We'll see.
Please ignore any of the followers' text-to-speech.
Let's see it post twice.
Boogers.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, DC, thank you for testing it. I appreciate that, because yesterday TTS was playing twice, and now it's not. It's only playing once. So, thanks for the test, I guess. It's still kind of scuffed, and I gotta fix it, because that didn't sound right. The timing was kind of weird, and I don't know why the alert was different, and I'm so stressed out now, and I wanted to fix my fucking alerts, but it didn't quite work. And how do I change the fucking time?
Hello, my world-building friends. Progress
What's up?
has been made.
What's up,
I
Sedex?
finished the first draft for my prologue of the book I'm writing.
Did you? Wait, that's huge. Holy shit, congratulations, Senex. That's awesome. Damn, bro. Yeah, congrats. That's huge. What the fuck? I want to shorten the delay between my alert and the TTS playing. That's what I want to do. That's what I need to do. Because in Streamlabs, it used to play immediately, and now it's like, it like debates you or whatever. So
This concludes the test. Please follow all tests from here on out.
thank you, DC. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Thanks for the bits. Thank you for 300 bits, bro. Yeah, I see. Also, good example of a region of the world that can take a joke. Australians, that's why we love them. You know? They can't just take a joke. They make the joke before you can. Not like people from Toronto. You know? You find out someone's from Ontario and you're like, oh, cool, what are you in rehab for? And they're like, that's not fair. Not everyone in Toronto has a fentanyl problem. And you're like, it's a joke, bro. It's a joke. Like, chill. It's fine. All right? We don't think you're all... Like, it's okay.
For the actual alert sound, build in some silence, maybe 1.5 seconds, and upload the edited audio.
Maybe that's it. Maybe you may be right. Maybe the sound file is too long. I can try a different sound file. If Stream Elements
Hello, my
loads.
slayful baddies serving cunt like a queen with mother tendencies. L underscore? L underscore? L underscore?
What the fuck even was that? Thank you, Azura. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, wait, Ella, are you watching? I need Ella to test out Dono for me. I need to figure out if the Dono page is working. I need Ella to do that for me. Shit, are you watching, Ella? I was going to test that today before stream, but I forgot to. Okay, hold on. So I go to Streaming Tools. I go to Overlays. Rising Contagion. It's interesting that Brian does it too. Should I get a new TTS? Fishy. Is Brian no longer the right one? He does it with fake interaction, Stream Elements. But the problem is that I want to make sure that it's all connected. So I know that you can send an alert. I did that all yesterday. I know you can send an alert to your stream or whatever, but I don't know if the whole process is connected. It's like my Patreon. I can send a Patreon alert to Twitch or to Stream Elements, but I don't know if all the connection works the entire way. Edit. Okay, so wait. So I wonder if I change if there's a delay or if I need to change the sound itself. That's the issue. Also, why does Stream Elements have to take so fucking long to load? One personality trait for D&D about loving good insult includes ones directed at them. Exactly. That's why you're a real bard, DC. A gentleman, a scholar, a bard, and I don't know, something else.
Brian is the best bass sound. The only acceptable alternatives are Davis or Goldie AI voice Kappa.
Goldie AI voice. If I could use, if Fishy consented and somebody scraped together a Galaxy Goldfish sound alert bot, whatever, TTS, and also set it up for me in Stream Elements, I would absolutely have Fishy AI read all my TTS. All right, cheer alert. TTS settings. Delay. There's not a delay set up, so shit. Alert duration 10 seconds, minimum amount. They cheered X amounts. Upload sound. What are we currently using? Not that one, okay? God damn it. That's for subs and or follows, I think, right? What is
here for some suck?
Booger butt fuck. Booger butt fuck.
what the fuck? Okay, so it works. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the 333. I appreciate it. Thank you for testing it for me. That's very kind. Thank you. I appreciate that. I would have gotten Ella to do it. Okay. Yeah, shit, man. I guess I need to. They don't have like a sound library of their own, do they? They just have like one default or whatever, don't they? Did you like tips that was painful on the phone? Yeah, please, please. Don't do it from the phone. Okay, whatever. I guess it works. I guess there's no delay or anything that I have to put in here. Unless I want to change TTS. You know? Right? Yeah, I... Wait, there's new ones. Afrikaans and Bulgarian and Latvian and Serbian. Oh shit, man. I wish there was a way you could select your TTS or whatever from here. So, all right. All right, good enough. Good enough. Thank you for doing the tests. We're good. We've tested. We've gotten it good. We figured it out. We've landed on it. That's all I needed to do today. So, thank you for participating in the EBA test. Now we know for next time how to properly set this up. The next time I lose all my alerts because Twitch or Streamlabs or whatever decides to be a piece of shit, then I'll be good. That's the whole plan. That's the whole goal. I was so stressed out last night trying to do it, bro. Until I found that I could import, I was so worried I had to make everything from scratch. That or I could just appoint Blaze as Streamlabs or Elements or whatever.
What are we even doing today?
Why did it double up? Oh, because I had the thing open. Oh, Mutant Editor. I had the editor up. That's what. Okay. Okay, I'm good. That stressed me out. Senex, today is Character Design Thursdays. So I'm just chilling this week. I'm just doing some fun stuff this week, some fun projects I want to get done. Because I've been a little stressed recently, and I need to just chill out and relax and try and control that stress a little bit and do some fun stuff. And so I'm just doing projects I want to do this week, you know? Not worrying about any sort of massive kind of deadlines for anything or whatever. I'm just doing the things that I want to do. And right now, I want to try and preserve my fragile relationship with my good friend Fishy by making mediocre art for her. That's what I want to do. Yep. That's my entire goal today. So, you know,
Did you try to put HTML attributes into the title of the stream?
Wait, what? No? I don't think so. Did I? What is even the stream title today? Was there a thing? Is it fucked up? Thank you for 100 bits though, Senix. I appreciate that. Crisis averted, confusing thing understood. Yeah. Panic averted. All right. So we know it all works. We know that the only thing that doesn't work is gifted subs for some reason. That's the one thing that didn't work. Crimson gifted 5 subs earlier. Subscriber alert. Variation setting. See, look at this. It says when total number gifted is exactly 5, it does this thing. But it didn't do this thing for some reason. Blaze. Mods. Help. I don't know, man. I don't know why it didn't work. Oh well.
I have 100 bits left. Oh no, my cunt meter is dropping. Mother Lake is drying up. I'm only incapacitating, no longer slaying.
You're still slaying to me, Azura. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate
because
that.
TH is an attribute for a table header in HTML.
Do I look that smart to you, Senix? I draw dragons, okay? I don't know how to do HTML. My wife's a software engineer. She put me up to it. No, I didn't realize that's okay. All right. I should have taken ownership to that. Fuck. Damn it, Senix. I could have seemed smart to somebody in chat for one day. I could have impressed you. All I want is for one person in my chat one day to think I'm somewhat smart. So, why do you act like our friendship hinges on you making art for me? Because, Fishy, I don't have any friends left. They all abandoned me. I don't have anyone to play D&D with or talk shit to. If I fuck this up and I don't make art for you, then I have no one to complain about stuff to, alright? Come on, man. I just don't want to fuck it up. Girl boss. Okay, dude. Alright. Yeah. That's the entire theme for today is girl boss mode. One day I'll have girl boss energy. One day, bro. What a nice compliment somebody gave me once, though. They said, you know what, Evan? I really like the way you draw women. And I was like, hey, thanks, dude. I think that's a nice compliment. And they're like, yeah, you got really good girl boss energy. I was like, yeah. That is a nice compliment. Thanks, brosif. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it right. Shut up with your abandonment issues. You're stuck with me. Fuck. I don't have abandonment issues. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? I've never had abandonment issues. Trying to make it seem like I have fucking issues. I've been making progress, Fishy, though. You'll be very proud of me. I've been making progress. I've had a great last couple of days. Very, not relaxed, but I've been feeling good. Haven't had an anxiety attack in 2 days.
Received was you have an incredible gay man's ass for a straight dude.
I was once told by somebody in my all gay guild that I was in for World of Warcraft for 2 years that I would have made a great gay dude, and that it was a shame that I was born straight. I think that was a compliment, right? I don't know. I took it as a compliment. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great, that's a great compliment, I think, DC. That's a good endorsement of your ass. So, you should be proud of that. Be very happy about it. Probably haven't. Yeah, thank you, Fishy. I don't know. I've been very focused on sort of. I've redefined what self-care means for me because I don't like the whole self-care idea. But basically, I've been just forcing myself to stay in routine. And yesterday, or the day before yesterday. The day before yesterday was the first day in a long time that I didn't have an anxiety attack after stream or anything like that. It was really big for me. It was like, huh, this is weird. What did I do? And I'm like, okay, whatever. There's one day out of 500, like it was a nice break. And then yesterday I felt pretty good too, and it was like, whoa, is it working? And you know what? It's crazy because I think, Fishy, if I connect the dots, I think it's because I had a really, really good start to my day. I PR'd multiple things in the gym. And that kind of gave me some like motivation or like lift, you know, like some momentum for the rest of the day. And yeah, it was good. It was good. I felt really good yesterday and today. I'm having a great week, I think. You know, I'm not having the most productive week ever. I'm having a productive week, but I'm having a good, you know, me week, which is, I don't know. All Gay Guild, All Gay was really, or are you hiding something from us? No, I joined basically it was a LGBT friendly guild, which is like, you know, fun and great. It was on that I didn't realize basically I was the only straight member of when I joined it. And I didn't realize that for a long time. My friend, you see, I've told the story before, DC, but my friend, basically, he invited me. He's like, hey, do you want to like raid super hardcore in World of Warcraft for a while with me? And I was like, yes, I do. He's like, 'cause I just got into this like really high-end raiding guild. Do you want to come? And I was like, yes, I want to apply as well. So I applied after he'd been, you know, he recommended me. And he's like, all right, they're on a different server. And I'm like, what server? And he's like, Proudmoore. Now, before I joined Proudmoore server, it did not occur to me that probably 95% of, you know, LGBT plus players in the World of Warcraft space played on Proudmoore. Didn't know. Didn't occur to me. But they all congregated in one server. New information for me here. Didn't realize that when I transferred. Not an issue, but just didn't know, you know? And I joined this guild. And the guild was part of a entire group of guilds called, well, so in hindsight, I know this all sounds really bad. So the guild was called, there was a main guild called Taint. All right? And it was part of this group of guilds, and Taint oversaw a group of guilds. And all the different guilds had different sort of rules. There was a hardcore raid guild, an RP guild, a dungeon guild, a casual guild, a social guild. And so the whole group of guilds was called the Spreading Taint. Now, I am playing World of Warcraft. So when you say the Proudmoore server, I'm like, oh, Jaina Proudmoore. Yeah, there's Thrall, there's all these other, yeah, there's all these character servers. So I joined Proudmoore server. And so I joined the Spreading Taint guild, and I'm thinking, oh, it's a horde guild. So it's like the Spreading Taint is like, you know, it's like the Scourge. That's what I was saying. I thought that it was like an undead themed Scourge guild, because like in World of Warcraft you had the spreading, you know, sickness that was the Scourge. So, you know, of the different Taint, there was Taint, there was Raiders of the Lost Taint, there was Hairy Taint, there was Big Taint, there was all these different Taint guilds. And I joined the hardcore raiding guild called Taint Invaders. Didn't know that Taint had another meaning other than like Scourge. All right? Didn't know it. So I joined Taint Invaders. All right? I was like 22, or no, I was like, no, actually, I was like 20. So I didn't know that, I didn't know, right? This was like 2010, all right? So I joined Taint Invaders on Proudmoore server. And then, you know, I was just talking in the tank group chat, and they were talking about sexual actions with other men. And I'm like, boys being boys on the internet. And then they were talking about other things with that. And I'm like, oh, you're gay. And he's like, yeah, so is everyone in this chat besides you. And I was like, you mean that all the tanks, all 5 of you guys, like, or all 4 of you, because there's 5 me included, you're all gay? That, what are the chances? That's crazy. All right. Hey, did you know that so-and-so is gay who recommended me the guild? That's cool. I guess small world. And they're like, yeah, man. still didn't just didn't click. Didn't click. Until one day we were raiding Alakir, I think it was. Is that the name of the wind boss? Alakir? The singular wind boss, or the 2-boss raid? Throwing the 4 winds? Yeah, it's Alakir. And we're going through the motions. It's on farm. We're all laughing and stuff and doing whatever. And they were talking about going to to making this like the Stormwind in the new like Proudmoore's newest gay bar or whatever. They're like, hey, do you want to come? Like, we're all going to the gay bar. Like, you ever, like, my name was Yoshi in gay, and they're like, Yoshi, you ever been to a gay bar? I was like, nah, man, I haven't. They're like, oh, you should. We would take you to the gay bar. I was like, all right.
God, that's
you know?
worse than when my partner looked at me with this sweet innocent look and asked, what's a brothel?
Yeah, listen, hindsight, all right? Hindsight. And so I was just like, that's crazy, man. Like, I don't know. I guess I'd be going to the gay bar with the tanks. I guess the whole tank team's gay except for me. And they're like, and I remember the guild master, like people were like snorting on Discord. And the guild master, who's also the raid leader, just says, Yoshi, you really have no idea what this guild's all about, do you? And I was like, what am I missing? Like, what you guys keep laughing at me? What are you missing? He's like, you and Honey was Ella's character. You and Ella, Yoshi and Honey, you two are the only straight members in the guild right now. I was like, what? What? Everyone here, they're like, yep. Just a bunch of gay dudes, lesbians, and everyone else. Just chilling out. You're the only straight members of the guild. I was like, I didn't... Wait, am I not supposed to be in here? They're like, no, we know you're straight. I'm like, okay. We're okay. I'm okay. Like, you know,
had fun in one way or another.
Look, I was nervous. I was like, shit, do they think I'm gay? Like, did I didn't say I was, fuck, did they, like, am I not supposed to be here? I was like, all scared. I was like, oh shit, like, am I not supposed to be in the guild? Like, guys, they're like, no, we all know you're straight. Like, oh yeah, so-and-so said that you were straight before you came in. I was like, is it okay? And they're like, yeah, man, you know, we're open for everybody. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Great. You know? And that's how I spent 3 years of my life with all my gay best friends on World of Warcraft. Just had no idea that I joined all LGBT plus guild on World of Warcraft for 3 years. So, you know, look, I didn't understand the innuendo. I didn't understand the jokes at the time. All right, I didn't get it. I didn't get it until later on. I didn't know. Here's the thing. I didn't know what taint meant past like the Scourge taint on Azeroth until our guild name got flagged and we had to change our guild name because I logged in one day and enough people had reported our guild name that we got our guild name was changed by Blizzard to Temp Guild of the Cat. It was like, you know, Temp Guild of the Whale or the whatever. Like they have items like Long Sword of the Bat, Long Sword of the Tiger, you know, Shield of the Wolf. So our guild was changed Temp Guild of the Cat. And I'm like, what? Apparently we got reported. And so I you know, and I was like, what's wrong with our guild name? And then the tanks had to explain it to me in tank chat. So... yeah, man, it was... Look, I figured shit out, okay? I was really playing the long game by not telling you. I just didn't think that he would... Dude, I didn't... Like, he didn't mention it at all. He didn't mention it at all. And like, it wasn't an issue, but... You know? I don't know. It wouldn't have changed me wanting to go raid with them. I was just, you know, I just felt kind of dumb. So, yep. No gaydar? No, man, apparently not. Did you figure shit out or did they enlighten you? They told me all everything. Yeah, I had to be told all these things. Listen. I was only like 20 years old, all right? I didn't know what was going on. I was some little, like, docile 20-year-old nerd art student. right? But this is also very different because these gamers were like the most vulgar, crude, disgusting individuals I've ever played World of Warcraft with. And all my like gay friends and stuff in high school were like sweet little wholesome, you know, kids or whatever. Right? Like I went to like the Calgary like it was, so you know how long ago this was? It was back when they called the community the LG or the GLB community. That was it. There was only 3 letters. It was just GLB. And they flipped the letters. So it was LGBT after a while. So it's called the Calgary LG or GLB community or whatever. So I went to those because I got a friend who came out and she was like, hey, I'm really scared to like go to this thing, but I think it'd be cool to meet other, you know, kids like me. And I'm like, will you come with me? And I'm like, okay, sure. So like I had, you know, a lot of, right, like I'd been in and around communities and like that, and it was right, and it was all sweet and wholesome and shit. And then I start playing with Taint Invaders and wish that I had never joined the forums. Anyway, I don't regret it. That was the best guild I've ever been in. I miss those guys. I miss them. If I could go back and play World of Warcraft with anybody, it'd be them. So, but it's a different age now. It's a different time. And it's so funny because one of the mods in what was also in that guild's Final Fantasy 14 like arm, right? So we had that in common, I guess, which is kind of funny. But in the presence of fishy video and loon spray jokes, the world's innuendo, etc., I don't understand, then it clicks days later. Yep. Gamers. Well, Gamers was the guild that a bunch of friends of like my small crew of friends went and formed the guild called Gamers. And I didn't join that guild because I went Alliance to join a different guild when I stopped raiding competitively with them. So, I don't know, man. It's a whole thing. I gotta find a group of World of Warcraft playing gamers again for next patch or next expansion. I mean, I don't think any of my friends want to play World of Warcraft anymore. So I gotta find some new WoW playing Mythic Plus Andes to go be mediocre at a video game with. Nothing like finding a group of friends to go be mediocre at something together with, you know? It's fun. If I have time for that, though, you know, I might not have time for it because I'll have to like make Fishy a certain amount of art every year, like every couple months I have to provide her with a new piece of art. Otherwise our friendship collapses. So put my quota in now. I'll have to do another one before War Within launches, and then I can play for a couple months, you know? That's the way it goes. Wait, a 5? Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, Senix. You tried. A 3? Dude, you guys suck at rolling D100 today. You guys fucking suck, man. Jesus. I think Goss is an important check. It is rigged, I'll admit. Dude, one sec. My back's actually just killing me today. I gotta take something for it. Give me one sec. I'm not gonna do proper AFK. I'm just gonna grab something for my back real quick. Ugh. Where's my drink? Dude, I might have to go get my fucking back massager and just put it on during stream. I might have to do that. Back's fucking killing me. All right. I think we're good. Rolled out of bed this morning wondering what I did to deserve such suffering. Wondering who I offended so greatly that I deserved such pain getting out of bed in my shoulder. All right. Maybe I should start doing yoga. Get those stretches in after a workout. My chiropractor is just like, you should come see me every month because you sit in front of your computer all the time and I worry about you. I was like, well, I don't like leaving my house, so that's not gonna work. I'm sorry. Not gonna happen. Which is tragic, but the world we live in right now. Hold so much power over all of you. Sans, mods, and Evan. You don't understand the lengths I'm able to go to in order to control every aspect of chat. It's true. The amount of rigged roles that Blaze has seen in his favor. So Blaze, if I give you and the mods access to my stream elements, can you add alert variations for me? You know, is that a thing that you can do? Can I give Bizzo access and then she can just add in degenerate fucking putrid alert animations and GIFs from stream? Because I know she has a library. I know Bizzo has a library of embarrassing GIFs of me and other streamer friends. Okay, I know she just clips it and then makes a GIF of it and puts it in a fucking document somewhere. All right, right next to her Doctor Who fanfics. I was in charge of my death counter and it got unhinged. Uh-oh. You gave them too much power. Never give the mods that much power. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. You have no idea what you've unleashed. If I give Thorkin my Stream Elements password or whatever you have to do, every single alert's just gonna be a prequel meme. But gotta be careful, because the mods, you know, they think they're funny. You go to bed one day and you wake up the next day and there's an exclamation withers command in your stream title. So never try the exclamation withers command. That's too much. Got unhinged, but it never got stopped or we never got stopped or in trouble. That's true, actually. Yeah, you're right. Could have stopped you, chose not to. Withers, yeah, that one. Exclamation down bad. Oh, God. Sometimes I wonder what people will think of me in the future. What I'll be remembered for as an artist. As an artist, you never know when you're making art what the most important piece of art you'll ever make is going to be. What the painting you'll be most known for. And some artists lament this. Some artists are really depressed about it. They're like, "Oh man, I made the painting, it went viral, and now I don't know, dude. I don't think I'll ever go viral like that." And it's just so weird knowing that I'll never make another piece of artwork that's as important. I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly okay with it. When I find out whatever piece of art I'll make that'll be the most well-known piece I've ever made, and if I know that I've achieved that at some point in time, and I'll be chasing that high again for the rest of my life, I won't be disappointed by it. I just hope to God it's not fucking withers. That's all I want, you know? It's real, it is real. Yep. it's a whole stream elements command. So you know what they say, Fishy? Best way to get known as an artist? to draw 2 things. What they say. Whether it's worth it as an artist, I don't know. Who knows? I'm not drawing withers again, okay? I'm done my Baldur's Gate 3 service. I've done my paid my dues to the community, all right? Made my offering of fan art. I don't need to do any more. I'll not be drawing Shadowheart, Astarian, none of them. Like I said, I paid my dues. Okay. Might go get the back massager on my break. My arm is starting to go a little numb. That's not... What the fuck? That's not what you want to have happen midway into work. I gotta paint for like 8 hours today, man. I can't have it. Get it now? I don't know, man. I think it's downstairs. I don't know where it is specifically. I don't want to have to go find it, you know? You'll just find like a... I just need like a roller or something for it. Like a good stretch. I need an Ella is what I need. I need an Ella. I need an Ella and an elbow. Straighten my back. And painkillers. All those things together. See, I don't just draw belts. I draw belt-like things, too. She kind of got that energy, though, you know? That we were going for earlier. Forgot to finish this. My bad. I think I might use Runa as a NPC in my game coming up here when we resume this week or next. Actually, I don't know if I will because that group of like players, they don't really like understand the anime culture. I don't think they would understand this piece of art. So maybe not. Maybe not with that group. Might not fit all that well with them. You ever have a group of friends that are like normies? And you don't really know how to relate to them or talk to them on a meaningful level because, you know, they worry about things like mortgages and news. And you worry about things like gacha games. Yeah. That's the way that crew works. So, would you like a hair appointment? Please no simplify. Yeah, next week would work, Ella. Next week would work. I think probably anytime after stream between now and whatever before Edmonton. Yes, please. I'd like to before we have to go to Edmonton. But unsaid, God, my bad. Yep. What about Tifa from Final Fantasy VII wearing a sexy Withers outfit? God. The things I do to get noticed on the internet, Nick. I don't know. Ella, I need to know where you put the fucking neck back massager thingy. I'm dying right now. I need to go get it on break. Is it in the storage room? I'm gonna put it on my shoulders while I stream for the second half of my stream today. Be embarrassing, but I don't care. I don't. You can't make me. Can't be told to be ashamed. Not again. Yeah, my D&D crew is more of like classic fantasy style, so I probably need to have something that respond to more like Lord of the Ringsy kind of artwork. I should do some more like grounded based like Dark Souls, Lord of the Rings type designs too once in a while. I always want to, but I don't know. I'm always such a fan of high fantasy bullshit that I like to kind of integrate it, you know? Been thinking a lot about my design style recently. Maybe overthinking it. It's probably not a good thing, but it's where we're at. I feel like as an artist, if you don't overthink what you're doing at least 2 times a month, have a small crisis of faith of your entire career, you're probably not working hard as much as you should be. Yeah. Don't know a single artist that's really well adjusted that doesn't also work for like a big game company or something. And those ones can do whatever they want. They just chill out. They make their money. They do their thing. Apparently they don't have breakdowns. This is weird, man. I don't know. Sounds boring to me. Thcharacter requests an audience. What? With what? I'm confused. I already spawned to Ellen chat. What? Drop Blade? What the fuck is Blade? Blade? Blade is a NPC in Elden Ring. So here's the problem. Issue is, main concern I have, not a furry. Not a furry. So I don't know if I can draw this furry garbage. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look. Blade fan art from Elden Ring. Furry shit. Blade fan art by Sushi Fuji. Furry shit. Blade Tenna Bruno on DeviantArt. Furry shit. Bladed and Bladed fan art versus reality by Saint Bull furaffinity.net. There you go, man. Look at all this fucking degenerate, disgusting furry fan art. You think I want to do that? Fuck off. What are you talking about? Jesus, trying to get me to draw furry. He's the goodest boy? I don't care. Alright? I'm into furry art. Fuck, man. When have I ever done anything that's remotely convincing that I've ever done anything even in the realm of furry art? Like, come on, bro. People are like, oh, you're cat girls. It's like, that's weeb shit, man. If you don't understand the difference between the weebs and the furries, your opinion doesn't matter in this conversation. I'm sorry. Ooh, but one time... Shut up. No one time. See, no issues you draw at Evangeline? See, that's what I'm talking about. Not the same. Ranny? What's a Ranany? Elden Ring Ranny. Ran-E. Oh. Blue chick with 4 arms. Got it. Are you sure I need to enter my fan art for Ranny in here? I feel like people have already entered their fan art enough into for this for all of us, right? Like I'm feeling like I just, you know, like I feel like I don't need to Like people already kind of did it. Like, what could I possibly add to the conversation? So wait, there's another face here? So she's got a bonus face and extra hands? What's wrong with Elden Ring, man? Tamashii Nations, Elden Ring, Figuarts mini action figure, complete with bonus face and extra hands. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I don't know, dog. This is Oh, and you already got Jessica Negri cosplaying. Okay, see, look, what do I need to draw Randy when there's already Jessica cosplays? So I don't know if Elden Ring fan art would even do well, right? People even care about Elden Ring fan art? Is there even a fan art appreciation community? Because I feel like most people that I know that play Elden Ring are like 30-something-year-old balding men that don't appreciate art and are pro AI. I know very few individuals who play Elden Ring that don't fit into that category. I know of them, but when I just try and like figure out the general vibe of a community, it's like when Overwatch came out, people really liked Overwatch fan art. The Overwatch community definitely appreciated fan art. You know, hey, there you go. But I don't know if the Elden Ring crowd would. Souls gamers, I feel like, aren't really playing the Souls games for the art. They're kind of playing the Souls games so they can get a sense of achievement for doing something difficult in the video game, because they don't make any money or have any real prospects IRL. You know? Isn't that the average Souls gamer? So they can go on Reddit and try and gatekeep how like difficult their game is. So the average gamer that walks in can't really enjoy it because they have to deal with 18 neckbeards telling them why their playthrough is invalid because they used fucking summons or the wrong weapon or some shit. Or have I just been on Reddit too long? The art in Souls game is beautiful though. It's decent, you know? Ooh, that's right. The new Elden Ring DLC is coming out soon. I haven't seen the trailer. People said it was good. Are Elden Ring players excited for the DLC? Is the general consensus one of excitement? Or are we kind of lukewarm on it? I don't know if I should be excited or not. Excited for my Elden Ring playing brothers and sisters. Absolutely, yes, it is. Okay, all right. Good. So this isn't like an expansion. Like how big of a game, how big of a DLC is this? Is it just like some extra characters and you do the whole thing, or is it like a new zone, new bosses, new game shit? Is it the kind of thing you'd want to buy for your first playthrough of Elden Ring, so you get the cool new armor or the cool weapon or the whatever you get from DLC? Or is it like, oh, you can play through the first game, then you get the DLC, and then you play through the DLC? I never know with DLC. It's still a loose term in video games, you know? Area, zone bosses, progression system. Oh, cool. That's dope. Hell yeah. Good for them. Haven't played a Souls game in a long time, but Elden Ring is the one that I think if I was to play it, I probably would. I play that one. If I ever catch it on Steam sale and I'm feeling frisky one month, I'll buy it. There's also a bunch of games that I want to like play through right now. I want to play through Persona 3. I wanted to play through Grand Blue. I want to play through Rogue Trader. There's a bunch out there that I want to get when they go on Steam sale. I just can't be bothered to buy games in full price right now. It's just so expensive in Canada. There's this whole meme or joke about Canadian gamers where we're now, you know, 4 years behind American gamers because we buy things on Steam sale at the 4-year mark. That's it. And it's painful because it's true. It hurts because it's true and real. And I don't like that, yet it's what we got right now, so. It's like I've always empathized with Australian gamers because their games were always like weirdly more expensive, even like in conversion, than in Canada or the US. And now Canada's joined the party. So there you go, man. I'm a real gamer now. I want to be excited for a game that, like, when it comes out, like, new. Because there's lots of games that I worry when I say I'm going to wait for a sale that I won't actually buy the game. Right? Like, there's a couple of games that came out in the last couple of years that I wanted to buy when they were new, and like, I just didn't. And then by the time they were on sale, I kind of like, meh. You know, like, Cyberpunk was one. I really wanted to play through Cyberpunk. And then I waited for it to go on sale, and it was, like, kind of old news. I didn't really care. Hogwarts Legacy was what I wanted to play last year. And then it was on sale around Christmas for like $40 or whatever. And I was like, you know, it's an old game now, I guess. Right? Like, you ever feel that way where you want to be like, where you kind of like get caught up with the hype? I'm absolutely somebody who likes the hype of games, of a new release of whatever. So, you know, it's like, I don't know how to balance that. Baldur's Gate was, I think, the last game I bought like when it came out new, and that was like the like, I had done that for a long time before Baldur's Gate 3, so it had been a while and a half since I'd done that. It's a $60 DLC that has entirely new zone, new boss and stuff. It's effectively a second game. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's kind of like an expansion pack or whatever. It's integrated. You have to beat a few bosses to get to it. Grabble is a lot of fun so far. Yeah, I was watching you stream it. I kind of didn't want to watch you stream it because I want to play through it, because like I've always liked Grand Blue Fantasy, like the manga, the anime. I thought it's a cool franchise, cool IP. And I've never really played a Monster Hunter game because Monster Hunter games don't really appeal to me all that much. But Grand Blue is like kind of like the Monster Hunter that I feel like I could play. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe I'll get a chance to. Maybe I won't. Not really working at GameStop killed that. I feel that probably. Yeah, I don't know. I like the hype and pageantry of new games. Of like, no one really knows what to expect. Everyone's going in fresh. It's like all fun and shit, and everybody's like excited and pumped up for the new release, and yeah, there's like a whole community around it that I was like. I like playing the game that then your streamer friends are playing and the streamers you watch are playing. It's like, you know, like that was something cool about Baldur's Gate 3, is that I could play Baldur's Gate and I could watch Faye play Baldur's Gate and I could watch other friends play Baldur's Gate and I could watch streamers play Baldur's Gate, and I like wasn't getting spoiled because we were all kind of playing, and you know, I was playing and they were playing and everybody was playing, and it was fun, right? And I kind of wanted that for like a new game, Grand Blue or Elden Ring or some shit. Maybe it'd be time to try and invest into that again. Maybe there's a new game release coming out this year that I can get hyped up for. Pre-order it and whatnot. Are there any good nerd games coming out this year that I should care about? RPGs, like things like that. Fantasy games or whatever. I'm gonna be excited for something, you know? A new Pokemon release or some shit. Baldur's Gate 4. It doesn't feel like a Monster Hunter game to me, really. Isn't it the same sort of like gameplay loop though as Monster Hunter games? It's kind of like my impression from watching Asmongold play it for a little bit. Is that it's more of a Monster Hunter than like a Souls game or whatever. Because yeah, Monster Hunter seems sick, but I'm not. I don't know. It's like bits about Monster Hunter that I don't really love. Like in my opinion, Monster Hunter games don't look all that good to me visually. They look the art style is kind of not really my jam. So the more stylized sort of Grand Blue flair was kind of exciting to me. I could be wrong with that as well. I do miss being like a normie mainstream gamer that like played the newest thing whenever it was out. That was fun. I did that for years when I was in high school and art school as well. I was the mainstream gamer. I loved it. Whatever new thing came out, I played it. A new Uncharted game's out, I'm there. A new, Resident Evil, I'm on it. I pre-ordered it already. New Hyperdimension Neptunia game. Okay, I wasn't about mainstream, but I still played it. Right? Loop similar, yeah, but the actual gameplay doesn't feel like a Monster Hunter to me at all to me. Really? What does it feel like then? Is it... It's not a Souls game, is it? Is it easier than Monster Hunter? Because I know Monster Hunter players often think very highly of themselves for being very good gamers. For some fucking reason. Wonder where it kind of fits, you know? We all just continue to play ancient games. Like, you know what I played yesterday? I'm so embarrassed. Yesterday, I sat down for like an hour and a half and I played Age of Empires 2. Ugh, God. Like, dude, I gotta stop playing Age of Empires 2. I've been playing Age of Empires 2 since I was like 9. I gotta get a new game, dude. Like, we're just suffering out here. I don't know. Maybe I just play D&D. Is that what people do? They just play D&D all day instead? This summer I kind of want to do a challenge though. Like I've been talking with some friends that are like, terminal D&D players. Like we're talking like 4 or 5 game a week kind of people. I kind of wanted to try it for a month. I kind of wanted to make do like a challenge in like August to see if I could play D&D like 5 days a week or something for a month. Run some like one shots or some bullshit or whatever for some friends and do all that. And do like a 5 day a week schedule for D&D. Just see what it's like to play 5 games at once for that long. I know some people do it and some people do it really well. I've never played that much D&D before. Then you won't have time for video games and you don't have to worry about it. Like, ooh, I don't get to play this or that video game. You just play more D&D is what you do. Maybe that's the method to the madness, the way to do it. That's a lot of Eldara too, It's not Souls, a lot easier to me. Monster Hunter feels like a clunky Souls. Oh, okay. Weird. I guess it's just a general RPG then. Maybe if I can wrangle the people, I could do like a big West Marches game. So I'm playing, yeah, sure, a bunch of days, different days a week, but it all kind of like fits into the same adventure, you know? That could be a cool challenge. One of my like big dumb ambitious goals on Twitch was to run a subathon, but a D&D subathon. But that requires other people as well. I think it'd be so funny to just do a D&D marathon to play 12 hours a day for like 2 weeks on Twitch. I could absolutely do it. I've done big marathon games, right? Like I've played those big long chunks marathon D&D games for weeks. But it's always one game, right? That's the difference between what I was talking about earlier and that is you play one game every day for 2 weeks. You know, for like 10 hours a day. Last time I did that was my Star Wars game with Dashto and Ella. So that'd be a fun week of streams. Monster Hunter is an entirely different game depending on weapons. It always feels like super fresh to me. Dark Souls is usually more polished and refined, but within far narrow variety of it. So what is Grand Blue Fantasy then? What kind of game is it? Because if it's like enough to interest like Asmongold and he's that kind of gamer, I assumed that it was like fairly in the same line with that, right? Gary never played? Ah, shit. I thought you might know about it. It looks cool. I'm interested in it. People are talking about it right now. It's hyped up. But it is also like what? Is that like a weeb? Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry, man. My bad. I'm sorry, Ashley. I didn't mean to insinuate that you've ever involved yourself in anime trash. See, look at that. 117 hours of Age of Empires 2 played. And that's all gameplay. Like, you go to a game like Baldur's Gate 3, and you see 182 hours. How much time have I... It's like, you get up and you go get a drink, and you come back, and, you know, you talk to Ella for a bit, you pet the dog, you do whatever. And so a lot of time for Baldur's Gate 3, I'm guessing, is idle time. Right? Or like Battletech. Similar thing. Maybe. But Age of Empires 2, whenever I'm playing it, I'm playing it. So, alright. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Does it have it listed anywhere? What kind of games? Similar to games you've played, it is not similar to Final Fantasy XIV. Stop. It is also not similar to Lost Ark. Stop. Just stop, Steam. More like this. Monster Hunter Rise. Well. How embarrassing it must be to be Galaxy Goldfish right now. Well. How humiliating is it to say it's not like Monster Hunter and then Steam itself says more like this. Monster Hunter Rise. Also, kind of like Dragon's Dogma, Tales of Arise. So, really, this more like this doesn't actually matter. So, Team also says Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a psychological horror. I don't know a single well-adjusted Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, though. So, it's kind of true, though, isn't it? You know? Right? Like, let's be honest here, okay? 2,100 hours on Yu-Gi-Oh! That's impressive. And that's all playtime, you know? I've heard times kind of feels like a hack and slash, and other times feels like a Monster Hunter. I still have yet to try Relink myself, and I paid the price as the gacha suffered a bit as the game ran to dev snags. Yeah. The gacha was a card game, wasn't it? Like kind of a Hearthstone type card game? Or how did that... And then there was a Grand Blue fighting game as well, right? The other one... Versus Rising was a fighting game. Yep. Okay. Well, should I play Valheim? Is it a good survival game that I should play with Ella? It's on sale. People have been telling me to play Valheim for a while, and I feel like I should. To build a base for Ella. I want to be like Cocoam. Build a handsome, sturdy walls. As a handsome, sturdy husband. That is a deep Pocahontas reference, by the way, for those of you who are under the age of 34. All right. You're thinking Shadowverse, turn-based RPG with real-time shit. Oh, okay. And Simi had a lot of fun with Valheim. Maybe I'll give it a try. I like survival games, but maybe I'll build a cool base. That, or we'll just default to Minecraft again, fishy. Elle and I have been playing Minecraft for like 15 years now. The first time we ever tried Minecraft was on the Xbox, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. And I was recovering from a surgery, so I was in bed. I'm like, this is great. Survival games are my new thing. I'm going to be a survival game player and gamer. Turns out I don't play survival games. I played Minecraft. So that's all I did. It's the only one that I got into, apparently. So we got a necklace. Obviously a magic item, a +5 necklace of something to some skill. I don't know what. Still don't know what level Runa's gonna be. I haven't thought really that through. The Monster Hunter, I've never really played much Monster Hunter. I played, which Monster Hunter game did I play? What was the last one I played? The last Monster Hunter game I played was, let's see. Which is the last Monster Hunter game I've played? Let's see. NA 2009. Yeah, that's about right. The last Monster Hunter game I played was Monster Hunter Freedom Unite on the PlayStation Portable. The greatest system of all time with the greatest library of games and RPGs. My personal favorite. So, I don't know. I haven't played a Monster Hunter game in a while. I've never played one on computer. Seems cool. This was fun, kind of. I don't know. I didn't finish it. But, yeah, I kind of always, like, I wanted to get into Monster Hunter. There was one that came out about 4 or 5 years ago. I think it might have been World. And all of my friends in a group, in my Warcraft friend group, started playing it. They all started playing this Monster Hunter MMO, whatever, bullshit game. And I so wanted to play, but I couldn't afford any new games at the time. So I was like, oh, guys, I'll come play when, like, it goes on sale and stuff. And they were all like, yeah, get in here, man. And then it went on sale, and I'm like, guys, I'm gonna get the Monster Hunter game. And they're like, oh, we haven't played that in months, man. Sorry, bro, we aren't playing it anymore. I was like, ah, oh, okay. All right, no biggie. That's fine. I don't mind. I'll catch you all in the next game. And I didn't. So, I missed my chance. I missed my chance just like I missed my chance with fuck. Animal Crossing. That whole group of friends was playing Animal Crossing too. And when it came out. I missed out on that. Thank fucking God. That's when COVID hit, right? Yeah. Yeah. It was a while ago, man. The DS? DS is good. Yep. Yeah, pretend to work, Rob. Come on, bro. Think you're gonna be upset this not aesthetically beautiful? Which game? Valheim? Probably. No, I mean, like, I'm okay with... Yeah, I don't know. Might be okay with it. It's not like you play Valheim for the art, right? So they pick it up again to play with you. L friends? No, they just already played it. Like, I get it. You already play through the game, you play through everything, you do everything you want, and then one friend out of the group is like, guys, I got the game. Like, all right, man, like, that's great. It's fine. I don't want to play your stupid Monster Hunter game anyway. I just want to watch Ashy stream it for a couple of weeks, and then that's good enough for me. And so I did that. Why play games yourself when you can watch your friends stream it? You know? Pair with friends? Probably. I don't know. I thought maybe it would be fun if Ellen and I played it, but eh. Ellen and I gotta find some games to play together. We're at that point we need a new game, I think. I wish we could have played Baldur's Gate 3 together. But Baldur's Gate 3 was not like a Divinity game, which was like good and bad. But Baldur's Gate 3 I don't think was good with friends. Not like Divinity was, right? I have friends who begged me to get Monster Hunter and then I got it and they never played it with me. Those fuckers still play to this day. What the hell? What? That's some shit, man. Some real shit right there. Well, you'll get the last laugh. Don't play D&D with them. Refuse to play Dungeons & Dragons, the superior Monster Hunter game. I inspired a lot of my my D&D games though from my like early Monster Hunter experiences. So I think the idea of going out and hunting a big monster together as your party is cool. But like the problem with D&D players is they're like, oh, but what if the monster's not evil? It's like it's a big monster that kills people. Oh, but what if the monster's more complicated than that? I'm like, it's not. It's a big it's a dragon. Dragons are evil. Go kill the dragon. Oh, but like, what if it's just like misunderstood and like, you know, can we like be friends with it? Maybe the local town is like terrorizing it. It's not. It's terrorizing the local town. Go kill it. You know, like D&D players they always want to play the angles. You know, they always want every villain to be a rescuable, sympathetic character. It's hard to have just a Monster Hunter thing. There's a big Monster Hunter board. You gotta kill the monster. I'm not adding you. I'm just listen. This is a D&D problem. It's bigger than you, Fishy. They made me play D&D with them too. They all work DJ hours and play too late for me though. And the last of my character is important in all the games we started. There you go. Yeah, D&D players not good at Monster Hunter games. You know, like what if we can befriend it and then we can like ride on the back of our dragon friend. You're like, stop, just go kill the dragon. Just kill it. Kill it, take its horns and its teeth and its blood and its scales. Eat it and then sell off the chunks. Okay, that's what you're gonna do. That's what this game is about here, right? So Monster Hunter Stories is for. Okay, yeah, got it. I'll avoid that game then, thank you. Okay, let me go quickly grab a new water. I am dying right now, so I'm gonna do that. When I get back, might be back with a back massage, or I don't know. We're gonna see how that goes. But go stretch, you're gonna stretch, you gremlins. No revolts while I'm gone. No usurpations. No renegade rebellions. I'm watching y'all. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back with back-saving medical equipment. You guys are gonna see ultra artist mode right now. I plug this fucking thing in. Where do I have an empty socket? There we go. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Which side is up? This side. This side. Okay. Let's see if this works. All right. Where's the thing? I'm gonna do heat. All right. I live here now. Oh, that hurts. Oh yeah, that's terrible. That'll help though. I'm gonna be like this for 10 minutes, all right? We're gonna take a little interlude, a little art break to I gotta get it. Hold on. I think we got shit. I don't have to hold it, do I? I don't want to hold it. Did I hit the power button? Oh no, it unplugged. I fucked up. I'm throwing. I'm losing elo. My MMR is decreasing. Okay. Thank you, Azura. Hi back on Viddy. What? I fixed your belly and Revolution ones. Truge. I'm gonna stay here for 5 minutes, alright? Someone tell me a story about the D&D game and why it's better than mine. That's good. That's terrible pain. That's gonna help though. Alright, I'll be good. I fixed Rebellion and Revolution ones. What is the like wait, so what's the percent chance that you get timed out if you exclamation revolt? Don't D&D my scuttle crabs came in. I saw. I'm not sure if it was on Twitter or Discord, but I saw your scuttle crabs, and I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed because I don't have any scuttle crabs. I think I had like a plushie. I have my Squishmallow. Steel got me. I don't know. I'm in so much pain right now. This is excruciating. It's 1/8, isn't it? Wait, what is? Shit. Need one of those Osaka High Point chairs for maximum artage one day. What the fuck is an Osaka High Point chair? The fuck? What is that? That sounds legit. Hold on. Is there a way that I can use my right arm? Oh, I kind of can. All right. I have access to an arm now. Pog. Let's see what entries we have for we're gonna take a brief art interlude. Let's see what entries we have for our Twitter thingy. Did we get any? I have a couple. Okay. There's some. Why do I feel nerve tingling up my face when I have whenever it pushes on the muscle knot? Is that normal? Probably not. Flex resistance to timeouts. Is that high? Fuck, man. It's a 12. Okay, so it is. Well, it's that high. It's a 12% chance you get timed the fuck out. Dude, that feels too high. I don't know. I'm just worried somebody's gonna like the second this costs me money, I'm out. The second like a long-term sub loses their fucking mind and unsubs because they got timed out for 60 seconds because they exclamation revolted, then I have to, you know. Okay, she got it. Wait, what? But she can. Oh, so she activated the timeout thing, but can't get timed out. That's right. All right. I actually feel better. Even though this is excruciating. I feel better. This is good. It's an Osaki, not Osaka. Wait, what? Osaki USA products. How would this help? This wouldn't help my back, would it? Oh my god. What the fuck? Dude. Yo, I could stream from this. Yo, how do I add this to my throne? Yo, how do I add this shit to my throne, man? Save $5,000. It's only $9,000. What a steal, man. It's like that video of that you know, mega church dude that's just like, that private jet was so cheap I had to buy it. You know? I should buy an Osaki chair. That, or I could just get a tiny you know, like fold out massage table that can fit in my closet, and then I hire like an army of masseuses to come, you know, like big strong men to come massage my body when I'm sore. Higher tech than my chair? What the fuck? Now your chair still outranks this chair by a long shot, Thorkin. Yeah, you still got you got this chair got nothing on yours, man. I am winning, Crimson. I have my back massager thing killing my shoulder right now. There we go. I get it because it's called OP4D Master. That's a good point. Space-saving technology, lumbar heat therapy, 16 auto programs and massage styles, 46 air cell compression. All right, what do we do when we can't draw on stream for a little while? What do we do when I have to take a break from art for whatever reason? That's right. We haven't done this in a couple weeks. We haven't done it in a couple weeks. Oh my god. We're going deep. We're doing it. We're diving in. If it loads. Think about it this way: if a massage session is $50, then it pays for itself after 450 sessions. That's true. 450 massages and you're done. So explain to me what 4D massage means. How this chair even enter the fourth dimension? It massages you across multiple realities. It's a Thcharacter massager. It massages all sides of your Thcharacter simultaneously. Dashto. You ever wish you get your Thcharacter massaged? I get my Thcharacter massaged if I could. Reddit, why won't you load so I can make fun of people? Fuck. That's a cheap massage, is it? ARAM time? I'm not playing ARAM on stream, bro. I actually reinstalled Heroes of the Storm. Heroes of the Storm ARAM is superior to League of Legends ARAM by almost every measure and every metric. I feel massaging my line art? No. Holy shit, the chair itself makes you a better artist? Okay, do we need to open this on Chrome? What the fuck? Oh, Reddit open. Reddit, let's try. Do I need to download Opera GX? What is the use case for Opera? I know they like memeing on Twitter. I like the Opera GX team. They meme the shit out of Twitter. But I don't actually know what their browser's for. All right, going to r/dnd. All right, what do we got? What's new? How does the D&D community feel about things right now? What are we mad about? Even better if it's a $100 session. It's only 90 sessions. That's true. What do we got? 10 hours ago, I'm really starting to hate content creators that make how to DM content. This sounds like it's a post design for me. Not all of them. This isn't about any one creator in particular. However, I've noticed over the last few years a trend of content that starts with the same premise, worded a few different ways. This doesn't work in 5e, but let me show you how. 5e is broken and does this poorly. Here's a better way. Let me cut out all the boring work you have to do as a DM. Blah, 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 blah. and jump from the premise to sell their wares, which are usually, in best case, just reworded or reframed copy straight out of the books. And in worst case, they're actually cutting off the nose to spite the face by providing metrics that literally doesn't work with anything other than the example they use. Furthermore, too many times I stumbled or get shown one of these videos poking into the creator channel either reveals 0 games they're running or shows their usual Discord camera 90% OOC talk, weirdly loud music. Wait, what? That doesn't matter. Also creates this weird group of DMs that I've run into lately that argue against how effective DMG or PHB mechanics are, and either openly or obviously but secretly have not read either of the books. Fraudulent DMs? Guys, you think there's fraudulent DMs in the community who claim that they're D&D creators but have no experience actually running D&D? Do you think this is a widespread issue? It's not helping there to be a common voice, rather it's just creating a crowd of people who think they have it figured out, and way too many of those same people don't run games, haven't in years, yet insist they've reached some level of experience that shows how weak of a system 5e is. I agree with that. I think there's a lot, like I kind of don't agree with the part about they don't even run games, because like who cares? I cannot run a game for 10 years and still be a better DM than most people. Or whatever, you know, or somebody who can run into a D&D game for the first time can be a better DM than the person who's played for 20 years. So that doesn't matter. But the idea that somebody has reached a level at which makes them like a god DM and that's why we should listen to them, that always is kind of cringe to me. I was joking with this yesterday, the whole thing about how you have to like speak with authority on D&D, otherwise people won't take you seriously, I think is kind of bullshit. You can't run a good game in 5e regardless. There's a better system out there, whatever that means. There isn't just a 5e problem. If you're going to say this is broken, here's why, all you have is math and not actual concrete examples or videos or any proof of live play beyond because numbers here don't want it perfectly, then please read the goddamn D&G. So I agree with the spirit of this post, but I think this guy's also very concerned with the only legitimate DMs are ones that are running D&D games online, that like visually that you can go see. I think that's kind of shitty. What do people say? Snake oil. Oh god, now people are arguing about Omega-3. I need to get out of here. This thread is diseased. Is it wrong of me to ask my players for the spells they have prepared after a long rest? Yes. What, do you not trust your players? I made so many dumb characters I'm not even sure I could play a high int. Yo, relatable. You ever have a friend in your friend group that plays like D&D and you're like, bro, what are you doing playing a character that didn't score above 14? Come on. Like, I know it's your casting stat, but like let's be real. Is a little bit of metagaming bad? No, I don't think so. I'm the DM for a group of low intelligence PCU came up with a brilliant solution to a puzzle the group came upon. The moment I was so thrilled about the solution being found that I didn't even consider the fact the character with below average intelligence probably wouldn't have thought of it. Who cares about that? After the session, when I was combing through my notes, it kind of hit me, you know what, I don't care. The whole group excited, so was I, and isn't that what the game is all about? Yeah, who the fuck actually is just like, James, you can't figure out the puzzle, okay? I don't care if you know what to do. You can't figure out the puzzle because your int isn't high. You have to have a minimum of 14 int. And meanwhile, the wizard with fucking 16 int is just like, I don't know what this puzzle is. That's bullshit. Sounds like I'm played or the Redditor guy, yeah. But yes, when I say still in the phase before the playtest starts, I just need to finish the art and then they'll release them. Yeah, so they're ready basically. There's a lot of DMs I feel like should write a book instead. Yeah, true. A lot of discourse spreading through the D&D community, and I'm concerned. Obvious gaslighting tactics about the creators and WotC without any validity backing it up. What can you expand on that a little bit more? I'm curious, Viddy. I'm intrigued. Idiots come up with a great idea sometimes. I should know that. Yeah, true. I have a question. LGBT friends in the community. I mean, I just don't understand what and want to. So I'm asking this community, is it not sarcastic? Wait, what is this about? Oh, okay, whatever. I don't know. Feels like it's a bit of a bait post. 2 new players joined the game. 1 player is now uncomfortable going back. A few of my friends and my girlfriend started to play D&D recently. At the table, we had myself, my girlfriend, and 2 other friends players, along with 1 final friend as the DM. Most of us are relatively new to D&D with only limited experience. In our second session, another player joined the game and they were taking it less seriously than the rest of us. My friends like to have some drinks at the game so they get slightly tipsy by the end of the night and become more uncoordinated. Because of this, my girlfriend finds it hard to get a word in by the end of the night and stops having fun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Like, there's been a spread of D&D news channels on YouTube, Dungeons and Discourse, for example, that are super clickbaity and rage-mongering. Oh, yeah. That's a... I feel like that's been like... So it's kind of funny because it used to be Wizards could do no wrong, and now it's like it's very financially beneficial to hate D&D and Wizards. It's like very funny. It's very inconsistent, but I don't know if it's really a much of an issue. I feel like the clickbaity, like fear-mongering, hate stuff, it's like the Blizzard stuff. Right? Like, I learned this lesson when the Blizzard, like, sexual assault stuff came out, where people can't be trusted. They just want to talk and have an opinion on thing that seems bad is bad. Look at how cool I am for thinking bad thing is bad. And you're like, okay, yeah, true. So I think that the D&D community is just sort of catching up, you know? Why will this not... Why let me look at posts. My girlfriend also struggles with pretty bad social anxiety. She has little to no friends, so I was glad she was coming with me to D&D games to get some social interaction. Another player was recently invited to the group. This has made my girlfriend no longer want to attend because there's too many people she's not very familiar with, and she was always feeling unsure about continuing because of how she felt at the end of the game, last game. The DM does not seem to care, though I can't speak for the rest of the players. This all happened early in the game. Next time we play will be the third time for this campaign, so it's not like it all happened halfway through a super long campaign. What is the point of this post? Are you complaining that this is the way it is? Are you looking for advice that you, like, what should I do? Should we kill? Should we do this? Should we kill our group? Should I break up with my girlfriend? Like, I don't know, man. If you have a group of people at the table and one player is unhappy, then you get rid of that player. If this is if player plus new player plus DM are all happy, and girlfriend is mad because now you have new player, but player plus DM are all happy with new player, then it sounds like the problem is this one right here. I don't know. It seems very easy to me. I don't get these kind of table disputes, bro. Like, just fucking make it work. You only play in a group that big, then fine, leave. Who cares? Like, rest and piss won't be missed. Like, I don't know. Like, are we... Doesn't seem like that big of an issue, right? There's been some large upkeep on D&D news channels on YouTube over the last 2 years. Yeah. For the YouTube argument, a lot of the videos are for entertainment. The advice is actually helpful. That's a plus, but as long as it's entertaining, I suppose that works. But maybe that's a shitty take. No, I mean, like, I think that you're being a little bit too optimistic, Thorkin. Like, I think people go to D&D YouTubers for, like, sage wisdom. It's like people in the cult of Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer seems like a great DM. I think he's one of the best DMs, like, public-facing DMs that the world has ever seen. But is he the end-all be-all and the best DM that's ever existed? I don't think even Matt Mercer would suggest he is. But people want to believe that they can go see a guru. I mean, we see that on the internet all the time, right? You want to be a good artist? You want to be a good whatever? A good gamer? A good something or another? It doesn't matter. Go find your guru. Go find your guru that you are the devout follower of, and you too can be the cool guy. So I think that people don't just think, oh, this is entertainment. People are like, let me learn how to be a good DM. You know? It's an am I the bad guy post, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. I think these things are always a lot more simple than I think that people make them out to be. You know? Like, if there's a problem at the group and one person doesn't like it, leave. Who cares? Right? You can't expect, if you're like a socially anxious person that doesn't want to play a group with more, or a D&D game with more than 3 people, like, you can't expect anyone in the group to give a shit. If they do, then great, but like, you can't be like, oh, well, like, hey, I don't want to play with that many people, so can we like not, like, can we kick this person from the table? It's like, no, man, if you got a problem, then you leave. Start your own group. That's the way I always feel about it. If you don't like the way your D&D group plays, start your own fucking group. Don't ever expect your D&D group to do anything for you or bend their back for you as an individual player. If you don't like the way it's run, you have all the power in the world to start your own group. It's that easy for me, I think. But maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing some nuance that isn't obvious. Maybe I could be educated on it. You're stranded on an island, you can only have 3 cantrips. Mage Hand, Firebolt, and Good Berries. I know Good Berries isn't a cantrip, but it is now, bitch. Non-English speakers, what do you play? Language you play your game in? So I've heard that a lot of people who aren't native English speakers still play D&D in English. I know a bunch of Finnish dudes that play English in D&D. Common, don't we all? Don't Australians play in Undercommon? They play in Down Undercommon. Jesus. I hate this and love it at the same time. Pure unadulterated Swanglish. I assume that's Swedish English, right? I can't answer for the Swedes, but in our Danish game, we say something like whatever that fucking thing. So they use health potion as an English word. Okay, interesting. Oh, map! I love maps. That's fucking dope, dude. You playing French IRL, really? You can speak French IRL? I thought you just said a French accent. Holy fuck. That's awesome, Thorkin. I'm jealous. Matt's a good DM, but he isn't the height of DMing. Well, I think he's extremely good at the kind of game he tries to run. And I think there's nothing wrong with that as a DM. You can be extremely good at one specific type of D&D game. Doesn't mean that you're like, yeah, I don't know. People put way too much emphasis on somebody with a long, like, remember that first post where the guy was just like, I don't think that people should be giving advice if they don't even have examples of them like as a live play DM. Why did it stop? Okay, there we go. You know, it's like, for me, it's like, why do you care if somebody's experience? Like, it's like, imagine going to the game store and being like, yeah, man, I'm having troubles with this, my D&D game. I got to figure this problem out. And somebody gives you really good advice, right? And then imagine you're like, wait, how many followers do you have? And they're like, oh, I don't have a Twitter. Oh, so you don't have any followers? Well, no, I just play D&D. Like I played D&D for like 20 years and I've run into this problem. Oh, but you don't have any examples? You don't have any followers? You don't have any live play game? Well, I'm not trusting you. It's like, what? This is sick. This is beautiful. I love this. I want to do a hand-drawn map of somewhere in Eldara, but I need someone to commission me to do it for like $400 because it's going to take me a fucking month. So I need to wait until I have a Byzantine patron. The original D&D party. Pyrrha. Cute. My DM gave me the ability to use 8th level at 6. Sounds like a cool story. Is this wrong to do? I'm curious where the DMs fall on this. Playing a low-int character, my barbarian. My friend plays a high-int character, the wizard. IRL, though, I'm pretty smart. Graduated top 5 and have the most post-high school education of anyone in the group. Is it just me, or does this person come off immediately as an incredible douchebag? Like, I almost can't take anything else on this post seriously. I'm playing a low-int character, barbarian. My friend's playing a high-int character, wizard. IRL, though, I'm pretty smart. I graduated in the top 5 and have the most post-high school education of anyone in the group. I'm sorry, bitch, you think that makes you smart? The fuck? Do you know how many people that I know that have never stepped into a post-secondary institution but are the smartest people I know? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you know how highly this person thinks of themselves? Remember when I talked about, like, the wizard players are the kids that, like, wanted their actual smarts to be worth something, but it doesn't actually matter because you're still gonna get punched in the face in the schoolyard for saying something stupid to the bully in your class? You know, like, I made that whole joke thing about wizard players in high school. This is the actual, you think I'm memeing, and here's the person. Sometimes I, as a player, realize things in game that my character definitely would not, but I feel like the wizard would probably be able to reasonably figure it out. A couple of times, usually when our group is stuck on something, I've told her, hey, barbarian wouldn't realize this, but I noticed XYZ, which I think the wizard would put together. So you're basically saying, hey, my character, I'm role-playing a character that isn't smart enough, but I know you're not smart enough IRL, but I've realized this. Do you want to take credit for it in game? What an absolute fucking nozzle. My DM doesn't say anything about this being wrong, but I've done it for maybe 2 or 3 times, and I don't want to make it a habit if it's an annoying thing to do so. Is it considered metagaming? It's considered being a fucking dick. Oh my god, these people are all just so impressed with how smart they are IRL. What a fucking douche nozzle. What the hell, man? Downvote. You turn to an adult dragon of your chosen variety. Which do you choose and what do you do then? Bronze dragon, bang a white dragon. So confused by this. That's Reddit for you. Battle Maps is a better subreddit for specifically maps. Let's check it out, actually. GMs, have your dice ever just decided a player really needed to die? Yes. Oh my god. In 3-5, I got a coup de goth triple confirmed crit on a player on the first session, first roll, first attack by a goblin. There was no save for that. They died. First battle, first session, first encounter, first goblin, first attack, one-shot that person. Because back in 3-5, you play with a rule. I don't know if it's an official rule or not, but so the official rule was you had to confirm your crit. You critically struck, and then if you wanted to crit, you had to then roll another attack roll that had to hit, right? If you missed the second attack roll, then it would just be a normal attack that would hit. So you had to confirm your crit. But if you rolled 2 20s in a row, I don't know if this is an official rule or not. You rolled a third time, and if you got a 20 a third time, then it was a one-shot. It was a coup de grace. It was a one-hit kill, right? Hilarious stuff of our halfling killing a dragon in one shot. Because it's like, it's like the arrow you send across the map, if you get that one, and like, I don't know what the chances are. I don't know. Somebody math out what the odds are getting 3 20s in a row, right? If you got that, you got to just one-shot the thing, and that's how we always played. I liked that. I liked the way it was dramatic and fun, and it happened very, very, very rarely, but it was always awesome. But that happened towards a player, and we're just like, guess you're dead, Yavuz. I'm sorry, man. He's like, I mean, fair enough. So he just erased the name of his character and made a new name, and just we met him in the next town, you know? My high-level players are going to fight some Salgin. Is that the fish people? Is it okay to have the whole adventure be a cakewalk? Probably. Fun builds. Ooh! Viscera the tiefling form. Or in tiefling form. That's cute. Look at you putting your giant signature word mark across your art like somebody's gonna steal it. Look at you with that confidence. Get after it. Slay. DM thinks I need a nerf. Oh god. This is gonna be good. 1 in 8,000. See? There you go. I think if you roll a 1 in 8,000 attack in D&D, you should be able to just kill the thing that you're fighting. 1 in 8,000 chance to automatically one-shot the thing. Right? Like even if it's a last boss or something. I think that it's absolutely fine to have a 1 in 8,000 chance to have a crazy thing happen. You know? I decided to play a Tortle Circle of a Spore Druid. I have 19 AC and 15 health. The other person in the game is a human bard with 11 AC, 9 HP. DM thinks I need to be nerfed because I can do stupid things without being punished. Does my character need to be nerfed, or is it good? Edit. Extra information that is being asked. I'm a level 2 Tortle Druid with these stats. 10 Strength, 13 Dex, 14 Con, 12 Int, 16 Wisdom, and 10 Charisma. I don't like people that pronounce charisma as cha. Int, Dex, Con, Wiz, and cha. No, you always say charisma. You never shorten charisma to cha. I don't know if the bard stats other than the AC and health because I haven't seen the character. Do we need to nerf this Tortle? Reddit would load. I don't think so. Like, the thing is, you're a Tortle. You get to have amazing AC, but you're a giant, ugly, fucking walking piggy bank. Like, I think that's a nerf. Like all the nerf you need is because you have to play a fucking Tortle. That doesn't seem like an issue to me. I think that you should get more AC as an off, you know, as an off balance for having to play as a fucking turtle. Gut. Guys, should I be posting my artwork on D&D Reddit? Should I be posting it on here? I see people doing it, and I wonder if my art would do well on D&D Reddit. I wonder if like every 3 months I should post a piece of art and just see if people like it. All right, I feel better. It's getting a little bit too hot now. I think we're good. Okay. Oh, that feels better. They do the cha-cha and people like them? No, they don't. They have no friends. If you pronounce charisma as cha, you have no friends. I'm sorry. And those who claim to be your friends aren't your friends. They're there because you pay for their pizza, and that's it. They don't like you. I'm sorry. I know it hurts, but I've been in that situation myself. You think they're your friends, but you're just paying for the pizza. You're just buying them chicken nuggets, chicken tendies. Back in the day, you spend your extra $5 on them. Now today, you spend $28. Dude, I got dinner out with Ella yesterday, or not yesterday, but last weekend is what I meant to say. We had our cheat meal for the week, and we went and got burgers at A&W. It was $30. $27.90 whatever. It's $28. It's like $30, man. Fuck. Okay. All right. Where are we at? I gotta post this at some point in time as a work in progress thing, though. One thing all my artist friends tell me I need to do is do work in progress posts. Send you a screenshot of what? Of what Ellable one? Is this important? What am I looking at, Ella? What am I looking at? I'm so confused. Did you mean to send me a screenshot of something in Pokemon Go? It's a regional? What? Where? Where is it from? Did Selena trade this to you? What? Disney World. It's a regional from Disney World. Oh, fuck. Where did you get this from? She did? Damn it. I wish you could trade them a second time. I want it. Fuck, man. She has one for me too? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Selena's my favorite, bro. I always knew I liked her. Yo, dope. Holy shit. Yeah. Okay. We got a couple of regionals. I don't know. Earth Update Disney is now a region. It should be. It absolutely should be. I think, Fishy, we should do an IRL stream in Disneyland and go get like pixie dusted or whatever from the fucking Bippity Boppity boutique. I've always wanted to get pixie dusted, but I don't think Ella would let me. I want some like elderly grandmotherly type woman to like sprinkle me with fucking glitter before I have my Disney adventure. Back to Lurks? Okay. All right. Have fun. Have fun. That's sick, dude. The Florida, California location. I'm guessing it's Florida. Because I think she said Disney World, right? Yeah, that's Disney World, so it's Florida. Not used to that
Regionals. Yet. Those kids with the Riz and the Ma and the Riz Ma. Hello fellow kids, did I do it Thorkin? Do I fit in? Mungers.
Rock. You've always fit in, man. You don't gotta be anything but yourself to fit in. You're good enough the way you are, and you know what? I hope you feel that. This is true, man. Also, thanks for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. One time, because a friend works there, is getting pixie dusted was the highlight of the day. See? I want to get pixie dusted, bro. I want to go to the Bippity Boppity Boutique. I just don't know if I'm allowed to. It's like the cutoff for males to get pixie dusted is like 9. If you're older than the age of 9, they're like, sorry, kid. Sorry, kid. You get to play knights. You don't get to play princess. My bad. Should have told you that before we got to Disney World. Sorry, homeboy. Damn it. Oh, well. I'll keep dreaming. One of these days, I'll get pixie dusted. That's not a weird, like, cyberpunk thing, but it probably should be. It's like some shit. I'd have fun with that, though. I would thoroughly enjoy getting pixie dusted at Disney World. I gotta go back. I haven't been back to Disney World since I was, like, 12, I think. Disney World was the one vacation my family went on. I grew up kind of broke. And my mom and dad, though, they were like, we're taking our fucking boys on one amazing vacation. I don't care. We're taking them on one amazing vacation. I hadn't been outside of Canada ever, or even like my province. And my parents were like, we're going to fucking Disney World, all right? Buckle up. It was so cool. My parents were like, we're going to go to Disney World and we're going to not say no to anything. If they want it, ice cream, rides, whatever. We're just not going to say no to anything, within reason, obviously. You know, and have the best vacation. So I only ever had one vacation as a kid, but it was sick. It was Disney World. I always wanted to take Ella to Disney World because of it. Ella's never been, and Ella is an emotionally damaged Disney adult. Right? Like, Ella didn't have a lot of friends growing up. She went to this, like, fancy private school. And she didn't like a lot of, like, the bitchy, like rich girls. So her friends growing up, she says, like, I don't know if she's joking or not, but she says her only friends growing up were Disney movies. And I'm like, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if I should be, like, sad or, like, worried or what, you know? So she's an emotionally damaged Disney adult, and she loves Disneyland, but she's never been in Disney World, which is like Disneyland on fucking crack. So, yeah, I get pixie dust. Sorry, Viddy. Sorry, bro. Yep. You and me, we'll bring glitter and pixie dust ourselves, all right? It's a little different. It's a little different when your homie pixie dusts you, you know? You know, all the sad boys are gonna go get pixie dusted together. All right, we'll go. I'll bring a fucking thing of glitter. I'll pixie dust all you. I'm not used to the fucking alert sound yet. I'm like, what is that?
From nursing home. Gives pixie stick candy to pixie dust. She throws in my eyes. I start screaming in pain and accidentally tackle Mickey and Minnie 10/10ths.
We could make it work. I'm just saying. Rock, for 100 bits, I'd throw pixie dust on you. Yep. I'd do it. Yep. When I have my first ever in-person Eldaracon, we'll see. We'll see if I'm gonna like pixie dust or whatever. None of the mods when they came up to Canada wanted me to sign their ass cheeks. I was so disappointed. Like, you're not a well-known Twitch streamer or a famous person in the world until you sign some boobs and sign some ass. And none of the dudes wanted me to sign their ass. So, I don't know, like maybe I gotta pixie dust people at Eldaracon and then sign some ass or whatever. I don't know. Just get the boys in there. That'd be weird to ask. It would have been weird to ask. Yeah, what do you mean? You would have been shamed for it. What? But it's the willingness to be shamed for it and still asking that makes for the level of fame of the person signing said ass. My parents are probably watching my stream right now being like, Jesus Christ, what did we fucking do, man? We sent him to art school for this so that he could like make a metric for success in his life, signing some stranger's ass at the convention. Probably not gonna sign anyone's ass. All right, let's just. I don't want to set expectations here for anything. All right. You change your mind about coming to Canada? I'll be there in the winter if that's what it takes. Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Blair. Sorry, can I borrow your son
Yes.
real quick to sign my man boobies?
Yeah.
He's a professional.
Yeah, damn right I am. Damn right I am. Dude, do you think I'll ever be famous enough that someone will want to get my signature tattooed on them? You know how people do that sometimes? They'll get like they'll go to a famous person, they'll be like, yo, can you sign this? They give them a little card, and then the person like gives them a little card, you know? Right? And then you like take the piece of paper to like a tattoo artist, you know? I think Post Malone got like Travis Kelce's signature tattooed on him or something. I don't know recently, but that's how I know I'll be like actually famous is when my signature is tattooed on somebody's body forever. You know, not just a Sharpie version of it for me. So, oh well.
I've been asking for a tattoo for months. I'll fly up there, drive even, if I have to.
What do you want a tattoo of, Biddy? Do you want a Peepo Mind Flare tattooed on me? That counts, right? Kind of, I guess. What would you want a tattoo of? You're gonna be a rebellious kid, you know. You're gonna do the least like, I don't know, in-line thing you could possibly think of and get a tattoo.
Hello,
what do you get it as?
Please check
yes.
the Tomomi's talpoids. It is your favorite animal.
I can't with this fucking guy. I can't. These little pieces of shit, man, these little fucking gophers, are you fucking kidding me? Damn it. Crawl everywhere, man. They're getting all in it. You think you can, like, you can make a backyard level and digging holes and shit? I swear, dog. I went twisted the shit out of my ankle, stepping in a fucking gopher hole. You know what? You know what? All right, fine, fine. This is your daily marmot submission. 3. Yep. You want a 3? 3 out of 10. There you go. Earned your first fucking 3. God, look at this little piece of shit. Like, this is like, okay. This is the average lurker. When someone put places or says exclamation lurk, this is what I think. They're just like skittering back into their hole. And this is Bizzo when I mentioned something Doctor Who on stream. Right? This is what I envision. just like a blanket burrow with her computer across the room, and I say like timey-wimey, and she just kind of like, what? Motherfucker,
I am
what?
proud that my selection received such a visceral reaction from Evan.
Yeah, all right. Thank you for 200 bits of Dury. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. By the way, I've been enjoying vicariously not playing Helldivers myself, but watching you do it. Yeah, it's been good. Your stream's been popping off. If you guys aren't following Aduria yet, you should be. It's a good time over there. You can often go to the chat section of Aduria's stream and see me in there not saying anything. And then you can be like, yo, I'm also not saying anything while Evan and I watch Aduria together. So here are the crawfish that makes little mounds over the yard. What crawfish? Crawfish, it's a fish. It doesn't burrow. What are you talking about? Is this some weird southern thing like y'all have down there? Y'all go noodling for crawfish? That's how you make your southerners feel comfortable in their D&D games. Require them to go noodle for something. Artist choice, something fantasy and colorful. Ooh. What would I do? If somebody said, I want a cool tattoo, something fantasy and colorful. You know what video? You know my immediate like my immediate like reaction to that, if you wanted something fantasy and colorful and cool, and I was just like anything, I would draw some sort of coat of arms. I really like tattoos that are like I like heraldry tattoos. I think they look really cool. You know, I do some sort of like, you know, right? Like if we're imagining Viddy getting a shoulder tattoo, right? You got like, so we're gonna draw like Viddy pretty accurately here. So you've got like the front, mid, belt, and then you've got the Viddy's bicep pulling into. Yeah, there we go. So probably Viddy probably has a longer bicep head than, you know, the average. So we're thinking about what kind of what would look good on Viddy's arm right here. All right, so yeah, I mean this is about right, I think. Probably draw a little bit of you know, a little vascularity in there, because maybe Viddy's just been at the gym, has a bit of a pump. All right, is this a good representation for Viddy? I think, I don't know. It's about right. All right, how would we do
Holy
this?
shit, Evan, tone it down.
How would we?
Please, I can't disappoint people even more.
What do you mean? I'm doing a perfect, you know, like this is no, this is fine, Viddy. This is fine, you know. And you got your little, there you go. Okay, all right, okay. Like I like the idea of doing some sort of like cool. It'd be cool to have some kind of like, I don't know, heraldry. I don't know, like a fucking wyvern corn or whatever. This kind of tattoo is cool to me. With like, maybe if you wanted like a full sleeve, it would have like a ribbon or whatever that sort of goes down the arm. With like fucking ancient dwarvish runes or some shit across the... Oh my god, that'd be so sick. Holy shit. And like the wax seal kind of thing at the bottom. Oh my god, that'd be so cool, bro. Like a crown. Yeah. You know? And like a chain. A chain wrapping around the arm as if you're like trying to keep some like massive kind of power in check. Like a paladin crusader tattoo. I swear to God, Thorkin needs to get this tattoo.
I mean, I'm strong, but I'm not at the point where I can shred a block of mozzarella on my deltoid.
Damn, bro. I believe in you. Listen, Viddy. Bros gotta see bros in the light that they are. The light of the future, not the light of their current. Okay? Yeah, dude, that'd be so fucking sick. Yeah. Alright, Viddy, that's a tattoo I designed for you. There you go. There you go. Yep. Character design Thursday? Yeah, well, it's Thursday, Cauldron. What do you mean?
Evan, don't forget to include a belt in that tat.
Fuck, you're right. Good point. Damn it, Seal, you're right about that. Thank you for the 100 bits, Crimson. Shit. I was reading red names. Thank you, Crimson, for that. I appreciate it. You're right about that. And thank you, Viddy, for the 100 bits. My buddy's was armor tattoo, and his arm looks pretty sweet. Yeah, Steel, I've seen those kind of tattoos. I don't know if they would age well, but I think they look sick. I agree, Steel. They got a fucking belt in there with like, I don't know, like a scroll under the belt, you know, and like a pendant, like another chain with a pendant, sort of like wrapped around. Yo. And then like a fucking bracer tattooed on there. With like a dragon fire design on it. Oh, and then some like feathers and shit. All right, this is what I would do for you. How's this? It'd be amazing. How much? I don't fucking know, man. I'm like unborn child for it, but I need to know how many kids that'll cost me. Here's the thing. I would do the design for you for free, man. But getting it tattooed would probably cost you, I don't know, a couple of thousand. I think full sleeves are expensive as shit, right? Yeah, I don't know. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. It'd be legit. Bowser will melt off you, Viddy. You have shred something like Manchego? What the fuck is that? Get a crumb on mix in there? Dude, I've been thinking about getting a crumb tattooed. I think I should for a sub goal. Like, whenever there's an official launch of the Eldara campaign guide Kickstarter, I'm probably gonna get the Eldara tattoo. Or the Eldara logo tattooed on me. Something like that. And then, I don't know. I get a crumb tattoo after that. Why not? What, I think I'm better than a crumb tattoo? Like, I'm not. I don't think I'm some echelon of you know, a paragon, a Primarch. I don't think I'm like better than a crumb tattoo. I'm not, I'm just a man. I'm just a mortal, alright? I do want to get a sick tattoo at some point in time of Jabba the Hutt and Salacious B. Crumb, but I don't know if Ella would think it was okay or not. Ella supports lightly my, like, weird obsession with Salacious B. Crumb, but I don't think she likes it, to be honest. And, like, I really can't blame her. I think it's probably pretty off-putting, if you ask me. Good afternoon, Steve. Take a screenshot so I can get an appropriate tattoo artist up in Canada. I deleted it. Yeah, you gotta go to the VOD at this point in time. We're too far in. Thank you for the 1 bit, Azalea. I appreciate that. Oh, there's a hype train. Oh, shit. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the bit, Azalea. I have no idea what Manchego is. Google says cheese. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not that cultured. I'm not French enough to know, so, yeah, you'll have to forgive me. Not an individual that I would consider to be a charcuterie enjoyer, so I'm getting the VOD. Okay, cool. Cool. What a VOD it'll be today. Me sitting with the back massager on my shoulder for a half hour making shit fun of Reddit. I still think the whole argument over Reddit or on Reddit about like DMs, professional DMs and stuff is very interesting to me because I don't know how I feel about it. I've always felt like kind of I don't really consume a lot of D&D content, you know? Very rarely do I hear somebody talking about D&D on the internet that I think is like actually interesting. Because I think that most people are busy talking about the game and not talking about the they're busy talking about the mechanics and not the game, if you ask me. I want to hear somebody talk about, but then the problem is like people who talk about the story and the adventure are talking about like world building and stuff. And like, you know, like world building as a topic, I think is pretty boring. It's like within world building, we use it as a vehicle to get to interesting shit. But when people just talk about the act of world building on its own, it's like usually kind of like, I don't know, boring, self-indulgent. So I always try and talk about world building as a vehicle for your adventure. You know, so the whole like creator thing, DMs and whatnot. But whatever. That was a fun interlude, I guess. It should make for a decent VOD in the next 3 to 6 weeks when Blaze uploads it. I mean, at this point, if Blaze uploads it. Like, I'm not stuck. I don't need anything to happen specifically. Adventures, what are those? I don't know. Something for nerds. Some shit for nerds. Who knows what, though? Okay. You know, I'm gonna whip this. I'm gonna post this as the whip. I need to do that more often. I keep forgetting. We're just gonna call whip. Tag people. If I tag Fishlin? No. Whatever. Good enough. Okay. I need to be reminded to do that shit like an elderly man being reminded to take his medication. But I'll get there in the end. I do the ones about world building, dungeon dudes, and such. Yeah, like I always think that world building is an interesting topic because world building is like world building to me is kind of the like it's almost it can be as like self-indulgent and like generally useless to other people as a dramatic character backstory, right? So your world building needs to be in service of something interesting. When people just talk about like, oh, I'm building a world, it's like, okay, cool, what for? Oh, well, I'm just building a world. It's like, neat, cool. Is it fun? Are you having a good time? Great. But it's not necessarily something that I like care about, right? So that's why I try and contextualize everything I do with like, hey, this is going to be for the game. This is going to be for, you know, the adventure. People can play within Eldara or whatever. I try and maintain that, I guess. I don't know if I do a very good job, but I'm trying. I don't ever want to be just like kind of, okay, cool, but like, you know, don't actually really care. Which is one of the reasons why the adventure is such a big priority for me, because I feel like my stream kind of is in some ways a little bit of a cool but don't care. for a lot of people. And I want the adventure to be like the first opening, the entrance that people have into Eldara, into the realms of Eldara, where you can actually care about it for a reason. You know? At least I'm hoping. That I'll give up and just go play Age of Empires 2 for the rest of my life. Not a 0% chance that'll happen anyway, so. Wouldn't be the first time either. Tomorrow the other day had a chat about general history of my world. The Pantheon's a little bit of the 3 main focuses of the world. That's cool. And again, you know a little bit about my world if you remember Sky Crash City from a long time ago. I do. That was one of the original pieces I did, I think, for a request. What's up, General Kenobi? Good to see you, bro. Dude, I watched the original and prequel trilogies this week, sort of in the background, because I needed something on the TV for Yuna, because there's people doing like work outside and stuff, and sometimes if she hears like a bang outside, it'll like freak her out. So I need to have something on the TV to like kind of be like a distraction. Just so there's like some noise in the living room downstairs. So I turned on Star Wars, and I sat there watching way too much of it. It was definitely not ideal for me, for my productivity this week. But I had fun. Although dude, okay, so I am a little bit disappointed in myself. You know how some people play Netflix, where you're like, oh, I'm gonna go watch something on Netflix, and then you like look around on Netflix for like 2 hours instead of actually picking something to watch, right? So I did that by mistake with Yuna. I'm like sitting there on Disney Plus trying to find something for like 20 minutes for my dog to watch. I'm like, nah, she doesn't want to watch. Yeah, nah, she's seen that movie. She want to watch Rise of Skywalker? Nah, maybe she'd be okay watching Solo. It's like, after 20 minutes, I realized, oh wait, I gotta get up and get back to work. Just pick something. Doesn't matter. I actually had the thought. I'm so ashamed to say I had the thought. Oh, Yuna's seen A New Hope 2 recently. She wouldn't want to watch it again. Like, bruh, this is not the dog ownership that I wanted. This is not healthy. Came to my attention that TTRPG made by NASA is a thing. It is. We actually looked at the trailer today. There's a whole trailer. We had it up on stream at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, it's cool. Although I am disappointed that our budget for NASA is so low that it appears as if our scientists and engineers and others at NASA have to play with fucking napkins as their dice trays. Right? Like, hold on. I gotta tweet this out, man. I have a problem with this. I gotta tweet this out. Hold on. I gotta make this post.
Budget for NASA is so low. Confirmed NASA is building the Millennium Falcon. It's happening, people.
Look. So NASA. So I'm actually super excited for the new NASA. NASA. Why is it? TTRPG module. What's it called again? The Lost Universe. Is that what it is? The Lost Universe. The Lost Universe. But like, I know NASA needs more, or we all, but like we all know, no, NASA deserves more budget. We all know NASA deserves more budget. I mean, look, I mean, they deserve more than a napkin. How do I word this? They need more than a napkin. Actually, I need to take a zoomed in. We all know NASA deserves more budget. But like,
NASA playing D&D with friends. Roll a d20. You roll a 10. It's a fail. The weather is not optimal for takeoff, so your rocket is stranded.
Yep, try again 3 days.
Yet prepared for a delayed launch of another satellite.
God, it's too true. It's too true. They're using napkins. Is this a tweet? Super excited for the NASA TTRPG module. That how you spell? Ooh, high school module. It's not high school module. High school module. What the fuck? Let's say adventure. We'll say adventure. Actually, that's a better word. They didn't call it a module anyway. That's what I said, right? I'm super excited for the new NASA TTRPG adventure, The Lost Universe. We all know NASA deserves more budget, but like they're using napkins for dice trays over there. We gotta send some help. Yeah. I'm super excited for the new NASA TTRPG adventure, The Lost Universe. We all know NASA deserves more budget, but like they're using napkins for dry spray over there, man. We gotta send some help. Yep. This is the tweet. Right? I think so. Or do I say, are they using napkins for dry sprays over there? So, like, let's try that one. Are they really using napkins for dice trays over there? Looks good. It really is me having to write essays right now. Listen. I like that. There isn't. You know, we'll reverse this. Are they really using napkins for dice trays there? Only NASA deserves more budget, but this is a little much. All right, I think that's the tweet. So I'm super excited for the new NASA TTRPG, the adventure, The Lost Universe, but like, are they really using napkins for dice trays over there? We all know NASA deserves more budget, but this is a little much. That's the tweet. That's the tweet. I'm posting it. I don't care. If this gets me canceled on the internet, I don't care. This was worth it. If shit talking NASA a little bit is gonna get me canceled, it's been real. You know, like that like peace out meme, right? That's gonna be me. Yep. Good old NASA, man. Did they even post about this? Probably not on there. No shot they actually posted about it. No. There's no way they'd post about their thing. Oh well. Oh well. That's the tweet. Okay. Okay. It was like a Chad, how did you get canceled? I made fun of NASA. That'd be worth it, man. That'd be worth it. I think it'd be okay. I'd be down for if NASA came after me and canceled me because I shit talked them in a tweet because of the new TTRPG. But like I'm saying NASA deserves more of a budget, right? Like I'm agreeing with them, right? They, you know, like I think I don't know. I feel like I'm bringing attention to a problem in the TTR or in the scientific space via the TTRPG nerds. So yep. Oh god. Okay, I'll be honest, my back is fucking killing me. I need to go figure some shit out. I need to go put the massager on it for, and I don't want to do that on stream for another fucking stalling hour or whatever. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna put the massager on my back and send the DMs to Fishy complaining about stuff. Or ask Ella about Pokemon Go. One of those two things. Either way. Hey. Be good. Take care of yourselves this week. Tomorrow, we're doing requests, aren't we? A little different. I put out a tweet for character requests. If people had ideas for NPCs. So we'll see if anyone actually wants me to draw any characters. I haven't looked yet. I've seen some people who responded to it, which is great. But I don't know. All right. Take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm still not used to the sound, man.
Much love. Feel better. And criticize everybody else harder.
Yeah, true, man. They sounded a bit scrims, and I appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. All right, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you later. Until next time, my friends. Farewell.